WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
Let's go!
10, 9, 8. Oh, screw it. I can't wait. 3, 2, 1.
This went from being something that elevates you to something that is I can't even find the exact word.
I love your guys' morning show. It makes me laugh so hard every morning.
I don't want to request a song or say anything stupid. I just want to say that you guys are the best radio station. No one does more for the community. No one cares about their listeners more.
You guys are the best, and I just want you to keep doing what you're doing because seriously, my commute would suck without you.
Welcome to Johnny's House, XL 1067.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is 6:02, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067. Johnny's House on a Wednesday morning. The heat is back, y'all. It's going to be partly cloudy, 60% chance of showers. Heat index 105 today. And that's going to be cool compared to this weekend.
I used to yell, what? When you said that, but now it's just normal.
This weekend, it's going to be crazy hot. Right now, it's 77.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Big announcement for Hallmarkies. Are you a Hallmarkie yet?
What is that?
Watching Christmas in July and Hallmark?
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Yes,
you love it.
you
Every
are.
night you watch it, don't you?
I did until the formula's the same. It's the same show.
But it makes you feel jolly inside.
It was so hot that, you're sitting outside seeing the sweat and it's snowing and they're Christmassy.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah, I like it.
Well, Hallmark Channel just announced their Christmas-themed cruise.
Oh, what?
Yes, it is a Christmas-themed cruise. It is sailing out November 2024. This is genius on their part. So Miami to the Bahamas. It is called the Hallmark Channel Christmas Cruise. It includes crafts, the world premiere of some movies, tree lighting ceremony, photo ops, panels with the Hallmark Channel stars, cookie decorating.
The stars from those shows are going to be on the cruise.
They will be there. Christmas karaoke.
Okay.
An ugly sweater contest, wine tasting. So this is
so
genius,
they
like
got the whole boat then.
Yeah.
The whole boat.
You can't do a Christmas tree lighting if I'm not on that cruise.
The whole boat.
Here's my thing. I would think that it would be better if they did like an Alaskan cruise.
I mean,
it'd be
Miami
cold
to the Bahamas in November. It's still hot.
Well, because you might get people that they might be smart here. You might get people where in November it's freezing in Ohio or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get to come down and go to the Bahamas
Okay.
and celebrate a Christmas
Yeah.
type thing. So I could see for us, I could see what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Go to where it's cold.
The targeted audience is the snowbirds.
Yeah.
So it says, leave your puffy jacket and grab your Christmas spirit and passion for Hallmark Channel movies and set sail with the most heartwarming holly jolly experience on the high seas.
Okay, I'm new to it, so I'm not. I do notice that they use the same actors in every damn.
Yeah, and that's why they're going to be like the panel.
Yeah.
That's them.
Yeah.
This is something my ex-wife would totally sign up for. Pre-sale opens on the 19th and officially starts booking or opening on the 21st.
They got prices on there?
It doesn't say.
Because those
I'm definitely
theme
gonna look it
cruises
up.
are expensive.
They are expensive, and people don't seem to care.
Yeah, so next week
I'm new to it, Ray,
kicks
so
off.
maybe after a couple of seasons of Summer in July,
Yeah.
a Hallmark I might be in.
Okay. So The Undertaker almost had to throw down on a shark. There was a video that was going viral.
The wrestler, The Undertaker?
Yes.
I saw that. It was cracking me up.
Yeah, so I guess him and his wife, Michelle McCool, who's also a former WWE star, they were at the beach when she thought she saw like vegetation in the water, but it turns out it was a nurse shark. And it was really close to the shore, and the Undertaker got into the water to like check it out and like basically saved her and called him her protector. But yeah, it was
What
just...
did he do? Hit the thing?
No,
pull it
No,
out
he
of
didn't
the
even do
water?
anything. He just like
Stood
stared it
there
off.
and stared it down.
Yeah, and
and it
scared.
didn't come over. It didn't come any
No.
closer.
Yeah,
Can we emphasize that it was a nurse shark?
So
Yeah.
they don't normally bite people?
They're not really aggressive
No.
towards
Yeah.
humans. I mean,
Yeah.
they can be, but also Shark Week kicks off July 23rd.
I don't know
If
why
you're
y'all
into that.
Doubting the Undertaker's power.
I didn't say I didn't. I'm just saying it was a nurse.
And there's another station that's biting off Shark Week.
Everybody
Oh,
does
yeah,
it
They,
now.
call,
everybody-
they called it something else, Shark something. But I'm like, wait a minute, that's not. They didn't
No.
say Shark Week.
So Shark Week kicks off July 23rd, and Aquaman himself is hosting, Jason Momoa.
Okay,
So that's a pretty big one.
Okay.
The 2023 Global Citizen Festival lineup has been announced. This is one of those shows that I would want to go to.
Yeah.
It is on the Great Lawn of Central Park in New York City on September 23rd, and they're saying Red Hot Chili Peppers and Lauryn Hill are
Oh,
the
wow.
headliners.
Okay.
Which would be great to go
Okay.
see. So there's other people, Megan Thee Stallion, Stray Kids, and some other performances. So if you want to check that out,
New York just dangerous right
tickets
now.
for the festival are free, is what they're saying.
They're free?
Yeah, so globalcitizens.org, because it's all like a charity thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Somebody
guess
has to be underwriting it.
Yeah.
They raise money.
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah, they have to
via
think. That's
donation.
right, that's right.
So they do raise a ton of money. So I found the price on that cruise, by the way.
Oh, how much?
You can get on the boat for $9.50 a person.
Oh,
Okay.
That's interior.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
$9.50 per person. If you want the max Pimp Daddy owner's suite, $4,550 per person.
Does it say how long the cruise is?
It does not. Well,
I mean, Miami to the Bahamas.
5th through the 9th, so 4 days.
Okay.
It says like a gambling cruise. They go to international water and come right back.
Yeah.
Get it all in 6 hours, y'all. We coming back. All right, y'all. Look, we'll come back. If you know that phrase, it's time to call it in. We're going to hook you up on Johnny's house. .610 Johnny's house heat index of 105 today. It's 77, and there is a 60% chance of rain. All right, if you're up and you've been listening commercial free, it's time for you to let us know. And
Oh, man.
407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you know what that phrase is, call it in now. Let's see who we got. XL, good morning. Who's this?
This is David.
David, good morning. How are you?
How's it going, man? Good, good.
Good. Now, a question we always ask, why are you up so early?
Oh, man, just heading to work right now. Usually wake up around 4:45 to make it at 7 a.m.
Oh, and what kind of work do you do?
I work in the emergency room. I'm an RN.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, I think we're number one this time in the morning with healthcare professionals.
Yeah, seriously.
really.
Or people taking their boyfriends or their mates off to work.
Yeah.
Or people waking up to the...
Yeah.
We're number one in one-car households.
Yeah. Number one for people that want to get up and just get some time to themselves. This is what's happening this early in the morning. All right, man, we won't keep it. What's the key phrase?
Key phrase is I won.
I won. Short and simple. That's it,
Wow.
man. Congratulations. We're going to hook you up. Got a pair of tickets for you to check out Orlando Pride and New York, New Jersey Gotham. It's going to be Saturday, July 23rd, Exploria Stadium, man. We appreciate you listening to us in the morning, and we hope for you to have a wonderful day today.
Absolutely. Hey, appreciate you guys. Listen to you guys every morning as much as I can. And I will say, first-time caller.
And a winner then. You are a winner. Well, listen, you have a wonderful day, David, and we appreciate you listening to us, man.
All right, you guys have a blessed day.
You too.
Take
You
care.
hold on a second. Yeah, we are number one in one-car household, people that just need some time to themselves, the healthcare, truck drivers.
Yep.
Yes.
And truck drivers, yes.
And it was construction, too, at one point.
Construction.
Like,
Nah, we ain't never been number one in
was it
construction.
AC?
Huh?
AC?
We have a few AC guys.
AC
call.
guys,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
AC repairing people.
The construction guys listen to the guys next door.
Next door. And they know it. And they know it. And we know it, too. All right, we come back. We'll see if we can update you, tell you what we've been doing the last couple hours right here on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 106.7. This is Johnny's House. And on a Wednesday, 623, heat index of 105 and a 60% chance of rain, 77 this morning. Let's see. Yesterday, I took a nap, and as soon as my eyes went over into La La Land, I got a text that they were coming to fix the AC.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, I had that one. I'm sure y'all can relate. One part of your body's awake, the other part is asleep, but you got to be awake, and you're trying to hope for the sleep part to catch up. I was like that.
That's the worst.
But they were cool. They were in a hurry, so they came and knocked it out. But all I have to do is what you've done, Brian. They taught me how to do it. Just take the wet vac and.
I did it yesterday because of you.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yesterday I put my trash can back because Clean Cans cleaned it up for me and I had to take it back. And so I put it back and I looked over and I'm like, ooh, there's something hanging out of my little drain.
Yep.
Went inside, got my shot back and said, I ain't going to beat Johnny.
Yeah. That's funny. I said, so what are y'all doing? I said, yeah, sometimes things get a little clogged and there's a little pipe in the back. Well, show me how to do it.
Yep.
And that way I ain't got to call y'all. Now, I know the person, so he did. If it was a business, they would tell you anything.
Right, yeah.
I was like, oh, that's all you got to do? He said, yeah. And then run this through this and make sure it comes through.
And when you do that, water comes out like a waterfall.
Yeah, really? Yeah. So got that done, and me and the kid worked out in the box and made dinner, and that was about it. Miss Ray?
It was good. I went home and I took a nap, and then I picked up the kids. It was Slurpee Day, so I got them another free Slurpee.
What, the people lined up for them?
There was a ton of people in
Yeah.
there. There was a ton.
Yeah.
But the lady was just like, because everybody stood in line, we didn't know if they had to scan the cups or like whatever. And she's like, if you have a Slurpee, you can leave. Like, there were so many people. So
like,
I felt bad for anybody that worked for 7-Eleven yesterday, but you did great.
You should have gone up to her and said, hey, ma'am, if you're ever looking for a job, TSA is hiring.
Yeah. I'm like, but if you worked for 7-Eleven yesterday, you did a great job.
Yeah.
Other than that, my family's in town from New York, so we went to Kobe's.
How long are they here?
For I think another week.
Oh, they're going to be here over the weekend?
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
It's going to be hot this weekend.
I know. I mean, it's either take the humidity down here or possibly get shot in Rochester.
Oh, well, I'd take the humidity.
That's the way they look at it.
So how
right
was it
now.
last night? How was dinner?
It was good.
Yeah.
I mean, we went to the early bird like around 5:45.
That's the best time. The food fresh then.
Yeah, the kids loved it. There was other
Johnny
kids running
knows.
around.
I know, man.
Dude, I did 12:30 at Kobe one time and sat at the bar.
Yes.
They make it for you and bring it over.
I'm
There's
telling
a
you.
lot of people that go there for
Listen,
lunch.
Yes.
I've been doing the early bird years. I mean, for years. I think back in Doc and Johnny days, I was doing the early bird. The food is fresher then.
And I feel like if you do the early bird with Kobe's, you have so much left over. Like,
Yes.
you literally, you're good.
Absolutely. At the end of the night, like, look, we got about 6 shrimp left, so just get them 3.
Right, yeah. Yeah, we running low on the zucchini.
Yeah. We had a rough night tonight. B, how was yours, man?
It was cool. I went home, and the first thing I did was jump in the garage and box because I didn't want to not do it.
Yeah.
So I was hot, though.
Yeah.
It was humid. But I did burn 500 calories, which is nice. So then I started doing stuff around the house. I did 2 loads of laundry. I fixed up the AC, and then I looked at the clock, and I'm like, wow, it's only 3 o'clock.
Well, I saw the energy drink that you drank yesterday, so I can imagine.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, what else can I clean? I told my wife, hey, you need me to do anything? She's like, well, no, I'm working. I'm like, you need me to do something?
Who are you? What have you done with my husband?
She's like, I know, because I offer every day, but she knows I can't do real estate stuff.
Yeah,
So I'm just offering to be nice.
Here.
So I actually laid down, and I did crash a little bit because I laid down and I opened my eyes, and it's 4 o'clock. I'm like, wow, I did sleep for an hour. That's nice.
Good for you.
So yeah, I did that. Then we just watched some TV last night and hung out, and we cooked dinner together and cleaned up the kitchen together. Well, she did most of the cooking, and then, we cleaned up the kitchen together, and then that's it.
I've been watching Suits. I think I got a little crush on Meghan Markle.
Oh, wow.
Hey, I had heard that her and Harry gonna break up. That's what I had heard. So maybe you have a shot.
I ain't got no shot.
And maybe she wants to slum it with a non-royal guy like you. You don't know.
Slum it.
Slum it. That's what she would be doing.
Well, from this point on, that's what she's doing no matter who she goes out with.
A prince. Nerese, how was yours?
Yeah, it was great. After here, I went home, did some grocery shopping, and I knew I was going to FaceTime my sister and my mom because she had the baby. So I just saw Kiki's breakfast right next door, and I was like, I'm just going to sit here and FaceTime my family and just eat a pancake. I don't know why. I just felt the need to do that. Went home, took a nap, woke up, and then I finished the Johnny's House Live podcast. I also finished my sister's baby photo shoot booklet that I did for her. And then did a solid workout, and then
you
went
too
to
been
bed.
drinking them energy drinks.
I actually did take a sip before going here.
It's funny now. It'll hit you now, but it'll hit you in the afternoon too.
I know. I
Yeah,
was
you're
like,
like-
don't drink it. I'll save it for later.
You start thinking, well, let me run through my system. No, it's still sitting up in there. It's still in there. When we come back, we're going to talk about sibling rivalries. Did you have a competition between your brothers and sisters growing up? We're going to talk about that. This is Johnny's House. Miley Cyrus and Flowers. This song holds the title of being one of the biggest songs of 2023 so far. So is this a summer banger? Is this it?
No.
I mean, yours.
It will be the song of the year for sure. It's got 2 billion streams already.
Is that any of that summer?
No.
Song of the summer? Ray take that song of the summer stuff seriously, boy.
I don't know why.
I said that, Ray like,
Nah.
you're talking about.
Pass.
Pass. 6:37. It's going to be hot, feeling like 105. 60% chance of rain. Pretty much like yesterday. It's going to rain in the afternoon, then the sun's going to come back out again. And right now it is 77. Now, Ray, you have twins, and you try. How do you stop them, or have you seen them start to compete?
Yeah, so
or they're in it together.
They're very competitive
Really?
right now. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and they're only 4, so
Uh-huh.
I'm just like, whatever. And at first, I thought they were just like fighting over certain things,
Yeah.
but no, they're like, watch this. No, watch this. No, watch this. Watch this.
Oh.
I can do it better. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Really?
And then so it's just like that kind of like verbiage that they say to each other. And so I'm just like, I'm trying to be like, because in their strong class, for example, my daughter got the coach's award last week. And so my son was like, why am I not going up there? And I was like, well, you're not attached to your sister. Your sister was paying attention and doing everything. And she did great this week. I said, you should try for that next week. Like, you can't always get what your sister gets.
I love the life lessons.
Yeah.
My dad was called. He was like, "Cause you ain't win."
Right.
Yeah.
You ain't good enough.
Well,
Next week, try harder.
Right.
Because like if I were to say that,
of course.
they
No,
wouldn't
you're right.
understand.
No, you're 100% correct.
And so I'm like, you should try for that next week. And he's like, okay. And so like, but that's like they're so confused on why if one is better than the other, why they're not that good.
Now, do you have that growing up in your household?
So my sister was very smart, and I like just was more of the athletics and social butterfly kind of person, and my sister's more of an introvert.
Yeah.
And so we had a conversation the other day, and she's like, I was jealous of you growing up, but I never like hated you for it. But everybody just thought that you were better than me at all these things.
Yeah.
And it that made me so sad because
Really?
I'm like, I'm sorry that if I made you think that I was better than you, but I'm not.
Yeah. But I mean, in some cases, like for you were just living your life. So she felt that way.
Yeah.
In some households, they work for that.
I know.
I work to be better than you. You were just living your life, and your sister's like, listen, I'm sitting here getting all the grades, but she's getting all the attention.
Yes.
And I can see that happen.
Yeah.
In my household, and this is going to sound a little arrogant, and it's true, I was the golden child. So I didn't have a competition with my brothers and sisters. They might have had one with me.
Yeah.
But I didn't compete.
Right.
I was a preemie. I was 3 months. I was 3 months premature. So I was real. I mean, the family was always, and I was the last one. And I used to play the fact that I was a preemie. I played it for everything. If I didn't want to cut grass, I don't feel good today, and then don't worry about it. And I played it up, and I know they hated it, but I didn't have a competition with them.
Right.
Brian, you know what I'm talking about?
Because lions don't bother themselves with the movements of lambs. That's why.
Oh my God.
Brian was the golden child.
Yes, he
Watch out, his
was.
head's getting big. Hold on.
No, for real.
Kidding. My house was like the old school movie Twins. Like, one is clearly better than the other.
Yeah.
And there was no question about it. Like, it's okay. I'm smarter. I'm better looking. I'm funnier. I mean, he was a little taller.
Yeah.
Whatever. A couple years older. Psh.
Oh, yeah.
All that is on the calendar, man.
Oh, I'm with you. Now, when my parents weren't around, they abused me.
Yeah.
Oh, I got smacked around a bit.
Oh, yeah. They wouldn't laugh at my jokes. And they made a point not to laugh. And then once my brother tried to fight me, and I kept in a headlock for no joke, an hour and a half, because I knew if I let him up, he was going to kill me.
Yeah.
So my mom came home from work, and I got him locked in. He was like, let me go. And as soon as my mom walked in, I just started crying. He's like, why you beat up your little brother?
Yeah.
Go to your room.
My brother tried to actually kill me once.
Did he hit a bow?
He shot a bow and arrow at me.
Yeah.
And I was running, and I shut the door, and the arrow came through the door, maybe about 6 inches from my shoulder.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, my brother actually did try to kill me. But, whatever.
I'd have been in that room with the door locked. Talking about, you might as well run away, because I'm going to tell Mama as soon as she get home and show
My
her this.
sister's given me a concussion before, pushing me down a slide. I mean, she used to make me stand up against the wall, and she used to throw forks at me.
Wow.
And then she was like, she would grab a knife and be like, this is next. And I'm like, no.
Once you try to kill me and you can't, the legend just grows.
Yeah.
Now I've got more power than I had before, buddy.
Nerese, how about you and your family?
So I have 2 sisters, and for the most
Where
part,
are you? Which one are you? I'm sorry.
I'm
You
the
may have
baby.
to-
I'm the baby. The eldest is
all the
Everybody,
babies.
Yeah, I know. No, but
yes.
even down to Ray's story, it's very similar to mine. So I was the athlete, and looking up to my sisters, I would try to do anything that they would do. So
Yeah.
my eldest sister, she played basketball. I was like, I'm gonna play basketball. She played lacrosse. I'm gonna play lacrosse.
Yeah.
But I crushed it.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
was murdering it.
Yeah.
And then, they were really, really smart. And that was the one thing that I was always jealous about because they could read a book and get an A. I had to
Yeah.
read that book 7 times
yeah.
to get it down.
Yeah.
But like in a sense, the same with you, Johnny. Like
Yeah.
I'm the same. Like I was like the talented one. I
Yeah.
was like the one that would always go out and
Yeah.
and be like well spoken of because I'm always I'm an extrovert.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I don't think we ever had that conversation about like jealousy. But like
Yeah.
I'm not trying to speak for my sisters or anything. Like I
Yeah.
love them so much. But I feel
I love
like
my
in a
brothers and
sense
sisters
like
too, but they know.
right.
They
Like,
know.
it's
Yeah.
like they know. I'm not trying to sit on a high horse, but like I'm always the one that's outgoing. Like every even in a party,
Yeah.
it's like Norris, go entertain. I'm like.
Yeah. See, I'm a fake extrovert.
Yeah.
I'm not a true extrovert.
You are.
I'm not a true extrovert. I'll do it in settings, but other than that,
Yeah.
I prefer not.
I don't need the spotlight because I already glow.
Hey, I like it.
I'm telling you, man. I want to find out, growing up, even in adult life, do you have sibling rivalry with your siblings? You always competed, or if you're the golden child. If you're the golden child in the family, now we've even done the topics where parents would call in and say, I have no favorite kids. And then there was someone come up, oh yeah, absolutely. I got a favorite child.
Yeah.
So we'll admit it, most parents won't. My mom say, no, I love y'all all the same. I'm the golden child. Girl.
All right. Yeah.
I want to find out, in your household growing up, did you have sibling rivalry? How bad did it get? Or were you the youngest or the golden child? We want to talk to you. We can bond with you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. I know it's early, but we want to talk to you, and you can text the XL Mobile 41067. Social media live stream is all up and going, and we'll read those from you. But we want to hear from you. Sibling rivalry, how bad was it in your household? Johnny's house. 6:52, Taylor Swift, Ice Spice Karma. Taylor Swift fans in France, I guess they shut down the ticketing thing because they had that third-party ticketing kind of thing, and they shut it down. So now they're going crazy. So she's going to be in Denver on Friday. That tour's going on, man. If I just keep on tours. As long as I can sell out stadiums, I'll just get all the money.
Just keep adding dates.
Just keep adding dates until, like, you know what? I'm done. It is 6:52. Johnny's house, heat index of 105, 60% chance of rain. Otherwise, it's going to be partly cloudy, 77 right now. Sibling rivalry. That's when you grow up and you and your brothers and sisters compete about everything, or you're that golden child. You know what's going on. If you're a golden child, you know. If you're not, you know. Yeah. Samantha, good morning.
Hi.
All right, and what happened with you guys?
Okay, so I don't have any siblings, but me and my aunt grew up really close. We were like 7, 8 years apart.
Uh-huh.
And when I was 7, we were fighting, and she took a piece of Play-Doh, balled it up, and stuck it really, really far up my nose.
Oh, no.
And,
hey, listen, 7-year difference as kids, that's a big difference.
It's a big difference.
That's just a straight up bully.
Yeah, it's not, adults is not that big a thing, but as children, that's a big difference.
Yeah, like all we did was fight. I mean, we were just like sisters. But so we spent like an hour or two like trying to get it out, just blowing my nose and everything. Well, we finally got it out. And then my grandpa was going to take us to Dairy Queen to, like, make me feel better.
Yes.
So when we got our ice cream cones, we were sitting in the back seat, and I smushed my ice cream cone all in her face.
Nice.
To get it back. So, yeah.
Listen, anytime you're going to waste some ice cream, you were really upset.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At that age?
I was
Man.
holding a grudge.
I can see. Because if you was 14, she would be 21.
Did you just like do it randomly, like out of the blue? You just saw the opportunity?
I love it. I was like, this is my chance to get her back.
But listen, at a 7-year difference, you weren't fighting her. She was fighting you.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's how it was. Yeah.
Wow. That's a funny story. I'm glad you can laugh on it now because some people they have to go to therapy about it.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
True.
No, I mean, we haven't talked in years, but just thinking back to those, yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us, Samantha.
No problem. Have a good day, guys.
You too.
Yeah, because my kids are 10 years apart, but they didn't have any problems because it's such a big difference.
Yeah.
Like, if you're beating up someone 10 years younger than you, that's pretty bad.
That's real bad. Hey, Scott.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, Scott, you had sibling rivalry?
Sort of, yeah. So I was a single child up until about 5 years old. My mom married who I call my dad, and he had a daughter. So I ended up getting a stepsister.
Okay.
She's about 2 years older. Everything was cool. We never really had any rivalries, but no matter what happened that we did wrong, it was my fault. She blamed it on me every single time.
And how did you stop that?
We just got older, and it stopped happening. It happened all the way up until we were, old enough to stop doing shit wrong.
Everything.
Wrong.
Anything that happened, she blamed you. Anything.
Everything. If we went in the pool when we weren't supposed to, well, we grew up in the 90s, so we kind of had more range than the kids these days.
Yeah, of course.
We'd go out, you know, my mom would leave us home. We'd go outside, jump in the pool, blah, blah, blah. We weren't supposed to go in the pool, but there was times where we went in the pool, well, somehow my mom and my dad found out that we went in the pool, and it was my fault every single time.
And you got punished for it?
Yeah, I got punished for it.
Oh, yeah, that would get old real quickly.
Yeah, I tried to say, no, that was her. She's older. She told me to do it. No, and she was older, so my parents thought that she knew more than I did. So, like I said, everything was my fault.
Scott,
everything.
I'm not a therapist, but listening to your story, somewhere in the history of you lied about something big. I don't know what it was, but it killed your credibility because they don't come out not believing you. You did something and you lied.
I mean, not young. Maybe I did. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you for sharing that, Scott.
No problem. You guys have a good day.
You too. Yeah, they just don't come out not believing.
And it's always the older kid's fault.
Yeah.
Always.
Ray, what they saying?
Somebody said that they have Irish twins, and it literally is a competition between everything. When it comes down to like the juice boxes. Anything is always a competition, and then they start tattletaling on each other if it's not like the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that could drive you insane.
Yeah.
B.
XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland in a wreck. Need to check. Call Dan Newland. Someone said they're an identical twin brother, 40 years old. 9 minutes difference between the two of them. But he said every single day is a competition. Both firefighters, both paramedics, both battalion chiefs here in Central Florida. They live in the same subdivision. They both charter boats. They work the same day at the fire station for different organizations and everything. but mess with one of them.
Oh, you're gonna
get the salt and the pepper.
You're gonna catch it. You're gonna catch it. Narice live stream.
We got Cheryl Kay. She says that she was the baby, just one sister who was way older, and it was like having two moms, and she would always boss her around so much, even to this day, that she asks her to do things like as if she's 10 years old.
Yeah, my oldest brother does that too. I'm like, dude, we're grown men now.
So
exactly. So, all right. Celebrity news going on. What's going on?
The FBI recruiting Swifties to stop terrorism.
I gotta hear this. Coming up 3 minutes on Johnny's House.
WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
1067 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So I don't know if this is like a pretty lame attempt for the FBI to seem cool.
Okay.
But they tweeted out a plea to the public to help them with reporting federal crimes. And so what they're doing is they're trying to appeal to like Swifties, because obviously she's got like the biggest world tour going on right now. It's a graphic with a pink background and the words "Speak Now," which is the name of the re-recorded album Taylor just released.
Okay.
So then it says, do you have a tip about a federal crime? And then under it are several like crimes numbered as if they were songs on the album. Then there's 9 of them, including terrorism, weapons of mass destruction, and organized crime. So after each crime, it says FBI's version. So they're literally just...
Oh, they're trying to be
they're
funny.
They're just trying to be funny.
Got
and
it.
they're trying to like use Swifties to
Swifties
basically.
don't get that. What do you
No.
them out? Get out of here.
No, they're like,
I mean, they're the best detectives in the world, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Seriously.
Send them a photo and tell them
But-
to break it down. They'll break it down.
Seriously.
But they only work for her.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, tell them someone stole Taylor's cat.
There you go.
Or something like
Oh,
that.
they'll find that cat within an hour.
Yeah, but they're saying justice is better than revenge, but they're just talking about, like, listen, we need to start protecting the country, and if you have, like, these Swifties, if they're good at researching and all this stuff, they're like, report federal crimes.
If they really wanted to, then the FBI would buy the first 3 rows of every concert that she's doing, and then with every reliable tip, we would give you a pair of tickets.
That'd be nice, right?
Crime would shut down.
Are you kidding me?
You would have people falsely accusing everybody, though, man.
I was thinking about, you know what you'd have? Kids turn their parents in.
All day. There'd be so many false
They would turn
accusations.
their parents in.
Or just like,
my dad smoked weed.
I'm pretty sure Mr. John down the street sells crack.
He sells crack.
Not one arrest
How do
would
I
be
get my
made.
tickets?
Not one arrest would be made.
No. Yeah, you're right. Kevin Costner and his wife finally are settling on the child support because that's been going back and forth. She wanted $248,000
A month.
A month. Yeah.
A month.
A month. And he only wanted to give her $51,000 a month. So the judge kind of did half of what she wanted and doubled his. So $129,755 a month is what she's going to be getting in child support, and that's what the judge is ordering him to pay.
I don't feel bad about that little check I write.
No.
That to me is insanity. I don't care what you're accustomed to. That is too much money a month to raise kids.
I know. And in Christine, his ex-wife's figure, she included more than $100,000 for cosmetic procedures, which I'm like, how is that childcare?
Well, I got to look good for the children,
I don't know. That just blows my mind.
What happened is years ago when men were like the head of the household and women were just, they were housewives taking care of the house and stuff like that. These men would all of a sudden up and leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then these women had nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this happened for years till somebody said, you know what? That ain't right.
No, and that's not right.
And
I
now they're
understand
creating
that.
a formula. It's like a set formula but
This ain't Little House on the Prairie.
No.
Okay.
Well, somebody need to get back in and change it.
So I'm just saying there is no universe in where you need $129,000 to raise children every
Absolutely
single
not.
How
month.
many kids do they have?
I don't care if
I
they have
don't-
30.
yeah, I think
but
3
seriously.
maybe or 2.
And
So-
it's not fair just because you left me that I need to leave this lifestyle that I'm accustomed to.
Well, okay.
Oh my God.
Now but the kids should have the lifestyle that they're accustomed to. I'll
Yes.
give you that. So if you're that rich, buy them a house, put them in a nice neighborhood, pay the bills until they're gone, and then done. But writing a check for $129,000 a month is
And for
unacceptable.
me, I need to be happy to raise happy children.
Exactly.
So this is what I need.
So me getting my Botox every month
Makes
and
you
possibly
happy.
a facelift.
Doesn't that make you happy?
It does.
Then it's going to make a happy house for the
It does,
kids.
absolutely. Also,
She better bank some of that money because when those kids are gone and that child support's gone.
That's true.
Because at some point the kids are going to age out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we ran out of time, but he's also paying $300,000 for her attorney fees.
That's the thing that gets you, man.
And he's already got one of the most expensive divorces on record under his belt.
Yes.
He
Yeah,
has an
that's
$80
true.
million divorce under his belt already.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Old R&B song. It's cheaper to keep her.
Yeah.
Seriously.
All right. You got a situation going on. That's what we're here for. We'll try to help you out with it. We call it 30 Seconds of Therapy on Johnny's House. Let's creep in on Johnny's House 709. It is Wednesday, and the weather here is going to get real intense over the weekend. You think it's been hot? You think it's been hot? Woo! Didn't it say it's like a weather advisory thing going on this weekend because of the heat?
Yeah, you got to drink. They said water every 15 minutes, or if you're outside, or you're gonna fall out.
It's like a heat index like 111.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. But today, heat index of only 104, so you'll be all right, I guess, today. 60% chance of rain, and right now it is 77. Now I got a question I'm gonna ask y'all, and y'all can joke me because I know y'all what y'all do. There's a target on me. I don't know why. Have you ever watched the show so much that you start having a crush on one of the characters?
Yes.
Okay, Ray,
Yes.
Brian.
No, I mean I've personalized shows, but I've never had a crush on a character because of it.
Okay, all right. And I noticed this yesterday because I've been watching so many episodes of Suits, and I mentioned this earlier. I got a little crush on Meghan Markle. I think
They grow on you.
I think. Go ahead, man. It ain't like that. I like her character. I don't know her. I like her character on the show.
Well, what is it about her character?
I think she's beautiful. She's smart, and she's just that average girl next door kind of person.
Okay.
You know, I'm like, okay, look at her.
What's her? She's like what? An
She's
attorney
a
or lawyer or
paralegal.
something?
Paralegal.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I feel like you just described the girl that's in North Carolina.
nah, I don't see Meghan Markle's character on Suit going. So what you bringing to the table?
Well, maybe like 10 years later.
I don't know. Ray, who was your character?
All the inmates on Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Ray was
all about it.
You got me watching that show.
I know.
I know every week.
If Ruby Rose was my jailmate.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
And I'll never forget when Ruby Rose let you down.
Oh, I can't.
When Ray stayed up late to go see her DJ at a club.
Yes.
And she pretended that she was
Yeah,
DJ.
she didn't actually DJ. She just
Scam.
pushed play.
Scam artist.
She pushed play a bunch of times.
Nerissa, what's yours?
Growing up, watching a lot of the Disney stuff. Like Boy Meets World.
Yep.
Some of those main characters, like those.
I had a
They're
crush.
so handsome.
I had a crush on Selena Gomez in Wizards of Waverly
I mean,
Place.
growing up,
And
I
then-
did because everyone does it growing up. But I'm a grown ass man now. I wouldn't do it now.
You can't look at it and go, wow, that's just kind of nice.
I mean, the closest thing, the girl Tara on Friday Night Lights, the little white trashy girl. I like her.
Oh yeah.
I know everybody liked Lila Garrity, but not me. I like little trashy girl.
Yeah,
Tara.
she was hot.
Yeah.
She was hot.
Brian tried to fight it. No, okay, yeah.
That's the closest thing, but I mean,
Watch
that
the
was
video.
15 years ago.
Brian gonna start scratching his beard. Watch.
That's like 15 years ago, though.
Yeah, you know.
You did it yesterday.
And probably tomorrow because I still got 6 more seasons to watch. I'll probably be in love with about season 8.
I'm telling you, she breaks up. You can swoop, dog.
No, I don't know her personally, her character. I'm like, okay, because I saw her do the thing on, what was that when she held the suitcase and they had to pick the number?
Deal or no deal.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Deal
know
or No
that, but I was
Deal,
like-
yeah.
But this one, I'm like, okay.
Oh, yeah, because you really didn't know her there. You couldn't
Yeah.
only look at her. But now you know, well, I guess you don't know her
And they
now.
keep-
You know her character.
I'm like, yeah. And then she always wear these tight little pencil skirts. I'm like, oh.
She always did look clean. Yes.
I'm like,
No.
maybe it's time for me to go ahead and start dating again.
Yeah.
Meghan Markle's what pushed you over the edge. I gotta find me my princess. If Harry could do it, I could do it. Gotta find me my
But
princess.
when I said, I was like, I see what he saw in her. That's a very, I get it now. I totally get it now. All right, it is time for 30 seconds of therapy. That's when something is going on and you're like, you know what? I've asked some friends and coworkers. They ain't got no help for me. Well, we will. You tell us what the situation is. We'll give you some real life advice. Gonna hook you up with a pair of tickets to SeaWorld Orlando to check out Pipeline, which is now open. But you got to call us up. Nothing very serious, y'all. You can tell we're having fun on the radio. But if something going on, you're like, you know what? This happened to me, or somebody did that. What would you guys do? And then we'll go around the room and answer it for you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. That's the only way to win tickets to SeaWorld Orlando to check out Pipeline, which is now open. You got to call us right now. Give us a situation, and we'll work it out for you on Johnny's House. Taylor Swift's Cruel Summer. There's a viral video of a dad who spent 3 months learning to sing this song, and he sang it with her at the Taylor Swift, with his daughter at the Taylor Swift concert. I mean, that's dedication right there.
Yeah.
Damn. 7:23 on a day where it's going to feel like it's 105, 60% chance of rain, probably this afternoon like it did yesterday, and right now it is 77. All right, we call it 30-second therapy. You call us up, say, hey, this is what's going on. We listen to your story, and then we try to give you some real-life suggestions on how to handle it. And we're going to hook somebody up with a pair of tickets to SeaWorld Orlando. Make sure you check out Pipeline, which is now open. All right, you guys ready to help some people?
Yes.
Find out what's going on here. Amelia, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, you got 30-second therapy. What's going on?
So, you go out, you have a little good time, you take a little pictures, post it on social media. But my social media is private, just certain friends. However, I have this one friend that I've been friends with her for a long time. We also work together.
Mm-hmm.
Goes around the office and just tells everybody about this fun night. Is there some kind of clause to where, I confront her, or do I just block her?
Okay.
Delete?
Well, first of all, she's not your friend. If she's going to, you got her on checking out your social media, and she's telling everybody about your social media so they can look at you badly, she's not your friend. And plus, if you ain't doing something exciting, ain't nobody talking about you. So you should be proud of yourself that you're doing something that you got your friend all worked up about something. But as much as you don't want to admit it, she's not your friend. Ray?
What if is she exposing like details about you that you don't want out there? Or is she just talking about
basically just showing off those personal pictures? Well, not so personal, but it's a private page.
It's private, just for your friend.
Yeah.
You don't let anybody in. So anybody that sees those pictures, you know them and they can see them.
But also, she might not be doing it in like a slanderish kind of way, or like a mean, evil way that you think. She might just be excited that she had a great weekend and is bragging about it. So if I would have a conversation.
Is she in those photos?
She is not on those photos.
Oh, she's not in the photos.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, then it's none of her business, and then I would just tell her, like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Why are you showing my pictures off?
Seriously, what's up with that? Me?
Yeah, I mean, I get what they're saying, but at the same time, this is what I tell my son. Literally, once you hit post, I don't care if it's on a private page or not, ain't nothing private.
That's true.
So as soon as you put it out there, then you just better be ready for anyone to see it, whether it's in a private page or not, and that's just the way of the world.
That is true. And Nerese?
I agree. Actions actually speak louder than words, so maybe just unblock her, and then it's your choice if you want to tell her that you did. Or block her, or remove her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
You hold on a second. Yeah, she ain't your friend. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Sheila!
Good morning.
Good morning! Hey, Sheila, how are you?
I'm good. My son and I are excited because we are first-time callers.
We got
Let's go.
Well, you and your son, don't let this be the last time we talk to you. Now we want to help you out.
Definitely not.
All right, so what's going on, Sheila?
So I have a 32-year-old sister that lives with me.
Mm-hmm.
She moved in with me in 2019, and things were not good, so she used to give me $150. So she added $100 later, $250, and then now it's $300. But my thing with her, she's giving me only $300, but doesn't help with the household.
Okay, is this $300 a week or $300 a month?
$300 a month.
And she don't shop for the household?
She does, she shop, buy things that she needs, but, that's about it. I have 2 children. I pay daycare after school, and, she doesn't help with the household at all. So I told my husband.
Yeah, how old are the children?
No, she just play with them when she wants to, and that's it. So I told my husband, I'm going to talk to her. She either needs to pay the way she should be or move out. But the fact that she doesn't have family or the family here, my husband feel like if I talk to her, it's like I'm going to kick her out. But how do I address the situation? And
here's the thing.
Pay?
Well, Sheila, don't be mad at your sister. Be mad at yourself. Hey, if I can get away with paying $300, ain't nobody saying a word, nobody's complaining, why wouldn't I do that?
Yeah.
Have you not said anything to her yet?
Well, I spoke with her. The thing is, she didn't have a good job. She was trying to get, on her feet. But no, she has a decent job now. She has a decent
But you ain't.
job.
But you ain't. Yeah, go ahead, Ray.
Time to have that conversation
Yes.
again.
Yeah.
If you can contribute
I
more.
agree. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, you just got to adjust the number with her situation. Her situation's better, then
Yep.
she got to pay more.
Yep. Nerese?
Yeah. Call her out on it.
Yes.
ASAP. Don't
Just
let her
t-
get too comfortable.
Yeah. Just time to have a conversation. That's all.
And you don't even have to make it ultimatum-y. You don't got to say or get out. Just say, hey, look, man,
Time to pay a little bit more.
Things are expensive. You got a better job now. Let me get some more money.
And you know what she's gonna say?
Okay.
You know what she's gonna say to you? Yeah, I knew we was gonna have this conversation eventually. Nobody can expect to live off $300 a month.
That's nice.
All right, you hold on a second. Amelia, because she's just the first one to call in, we're going to hook her up with those tickets to SeaWorld Orlando so she can check out Pipeline right now. We come back at a question. I want to find out if it's something that you do in your car with your kids or with yourself. I hope I'm not the only one. I'll tell you what that is when we get back right here on Johnny's House. Good morning, live streamers. How's everybody doing today?
You want to pull up the chicken wing song?
Live streamer.
Good. Here, I'll send you a link.
Live.
Because that's what I sing with my kids.
Oh, is it? With the soda on the side? Oh, it's chicken.
No.
That's chicken noodle soup. I haven't either. Yeah, pull up Kanye West. You can't tell. Is it? You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Yeah. What's up, y'all? How's everybody? Oh, somebody loves the chicken noodle soup song. Chicken noodle soup. Oh, I used to love peanut butter jelly. Every time I hear that dancing banana, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly. Let it rain. Let it rain and clear it out. Let it rain. Oh, peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. It sounds like Luke. All right, guys. You got any questions for us?
It did sound like
It did. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. How's Camp Johnny going? It's going great. The kid looks forward to working out every day. He understands that I got to take a little nap when I get home, and it's going well. You know, I'm just trying to get his mind ready for high school. Told him these next 4 years going to be one of the most important in his young life. He's going to be confronted with things he's never been confronted with before, and just get him ready. Any other questions?
From the beginning is good, right?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's see. Brian and BG, do you have any advice for someone whose son is going to start middle school?
Good luck.
Middle school is, I mean, he's still going to be with his friends. You know, it's going to be different, but
there's a lot of real world shit that comes their way in middle school that you are not ready for.
Yeah.
Because elementary school is so innocent compared to middle school. Be all up in the business.
Mm-hmm. I'm not slipping behind on the podcast. I don't want to know if it put any stress on the Reese. But if not yet, has the live podcast been uploaded yet?
No.
No, we gotta watch it first.
Got some edits to make.
Realm of hey, how are you? Yeah, I got to make some edits.
Not everything that happens in-house is going to be consumable.
I think we're going to keep that thing. You can take still photos, but you can't take video. And that's the same thing I'm going to have on the cruise. And say, guys, let us have fun too, man. Don't run your cameras or your phones anytime we walk around. Because what makes that happen is that we start doing private stuff. You're like, where they at?
When people screenshot and screen grab and repost.
And you just take a moment that could make it look like it's something else. And BJ, they're loving your podcast episodes.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually fun to do because I haven't told that, like, the chronological how I got here story in a long time.
Any other questions? None of y'all curious about these? Again, it's just stuff we don't talk about on the air. And we do have a date for Johnny's House Live. I just got to deal with corporate right now. You think your corporate's insane? Ours is too.
Lock in some details.
Yeah, we get numbers go down today. Let's see. Got all your crews? Yeah, I got about.
I don't.
I have about 8 or 9 short sets.
I was clicking around yesterday and I clicked on a few, but I cannot bring myself to spend $65.
Oh no! The most I ever paid for one is $30, $35. Like I say, I hope it don't get wet or get in the rain because ain't no telling what that material is gonna do. Like right now, I care, but get me on a cruise ship and I got some booze in my head. I might come out with anything.
Yeah.
You have no idea. Can you share if the next podcast live is going to be in Orlando? I'll tell you this way, it won't be in Orlando. If it works the way you want it to. 9 shorts change. Well, listen, you wear 2 short sets a day.
It's the hottest summer on earth.
Yeah, you got short set by the pool and a short set later that evening. That's 2 a day. And then you got a short set that day and then dressing up that night. Oh yeah. I've tried wearing the same outfit all day. It doesn't work right.
Nope.
Once that sun and the suntan lotion hits your clothes, the first thing you want to do when you get from the pool is change. Take a shower and change.
In between,
yeah.
You can't put it back on.
Can't put it back on.
That's nasty.
I hope if some of y'all just plan on doing one outfit a day, that be prepared. You can, but it's very uncomfortable. Yeah, Jesse, I feel gross wearing the same thing all day. Yeah, but think about it. You're out in the sun, you're drinking, and the sun going to hit you too. And you got to make sure you put on, sunblock or whatever you use.
And we go from pretty much 9 a.m. until 2, 3 a.m. So
sometimes might even be a 3 wardrobe change if you're going to the club that night. But we did have a guy that wore the same thing all day, and by the 3rd day, he smelled seriously, smelled really bad. It was bad.
He was being funny, but.
To the point we had to tell him, yo, dude, seriously.
He was being funny, but it wasn't funny.
All right, y'all. Got to go. You got that Kanye West? It's Johnny's House. It's 7:37. It's going to be hot today like it has been the last couple of days. With the heat index 105, it is going to rain, probably a possible storm in the afternoons. This is the only place where it looks like all heck is going to break loose. And boom, and then about 2 hours later, sun's out like nothing ever happened. Well, that's going to happen today. And right now it is 77. I noticed something yesterday, and I sing in the car myself. You know, if I hear my song or a good rap song on, I will sing it in the car, and the kid usually just sits there. And yesterday, it was about, I think it was when my nephew was in town. It was the first time that we ever started singing together. And a Kanye West song, right? I Can't Tell You Nothing came on, and I started singing. I look over, and he's mouthing it, and he knows every word. And I said, well, let's sing it. And we're in the car, and it's the clean version going. I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. I never woke, I spent that on. And I'm looking at him, he's singing it too. And we're going back and forth. And I'm driving. And I know if somebody's looking at us like, and I'm like, go ahead.
That's when Johnny's like, oh.
Yeah. I don't know, I had a sense of pride. I was like, go ahead, boy. Like, yeah. Scrutiny. And what I do, I say, act more stupidly. Oh, I love doing that. I was like, I wonder. And I'm looking at the cars around me as we get into it, and my hands flare, going up in the air. I'm like, I wonder if they think I'm trying to hit this child. Like, yeah.
Is he mad?
Yeah, like,
they're so violent.
I know. I was like, yeah. And I mean, I'm just feeling good. The music is hitting. I'm like, all right. I'm like, okay. I wonder if anybody else does that. Ray, you sing in the car with your kids?
Yeah.
And it's like a group thing, and it's like,
yeah, I mean, they love like Kane Brown and like Last Night, and like they like a lot of country songs.
Yeah. So when it comes on, you guys sing it together?
We sing it together, but there's like this stupid song that they want to hear every single time I pick them up. It's the chicken wing song.
I don't know it.
I don't know it either. Brian, is it clean?
Yeah, because I don't know
it. It's clean, but like it's the beat. Like my kids love the beat, and they think they're so like hard when they sing it. It's like the weirdest thing.
I need to hear this.
Okay.
Is this like? I've heard this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all be singing in the car.
Like, and my kids like nod their head
They're
and
like,
like point their fingers. I'm like, what is this?
This sounds like Metro.
But like it drops right here,
Does this bass hit different, or is it just
and then it picks back up again.
No, it definitely hits different.
What? Yeah.
I can't wait for the second bass drop.
What is this? Chicken wing, macaroni.
Oh, you got to record that one day.
I will.
Oh, they're
like
trying to be hard.
I swear their
nodding. Yeah, they feeling it, man. Me, you, your kids sing in the car?
We used to. We don't anymore because he drives by himself now.
Yeah.
But we used to do, he loved old school hip hop. So we used to do, the one we did a lot was Run DMC. It's tricky.
Really?
He knew that everywhere.
Yeah.
I think it's very vital. He would do two rock. I go, it's right on time. We go,
Chicken to rock around.
and I would always go, what is it, Jay? And he'd say, it's tricky. All the time.
Putting on a show.
Yeah, and then he knew I knew this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. I'm like, yeah, that's my dude.
I know, when you saw him doing that, he's like, yeah, the little sense of pride. Like, go ahead, boy.
When you can vibe with them, it hits different.
I know.
And then he also made me do that, what does the fox say a lot.
Oh, did he?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
my goodness.
How did that one go?
What does the fox say?
Oh, yeah, I hated that one. I want to find out, do you sing with your kids in the car? And you have a song that comes on and everybody's singing and you're just smiling because everybody's just singing that song. When I've seen this in movie, I'm like, that looks so corny.
Yeah.
But in real life, if you're sitting there and you got this song that y'all sing together when it comes on, you're like, oh, and everybody's singing, the kids got their part, you got their part. It's like Nari said, it just kind of hits different, man. You're like, this is pretty cool. Life ain't bad right now. Are you, or do you do that? And what is that song that you sing with your kids? You might be singing it this morning. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you can't get through, text. Our XL Mobile is 41067. We read that all the time. We also read social media and live stream if you're watching us do the show right now. Let us know it's not just us. Do you have songs in your car or when you're out and about, when this song comes on, you and the kids sing it, and it just turns everything into a party? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. What is that song? Share with us. This is Johnny's House. Remember Selena Gomez and calm down. It's 7:50. This is Johnny's house on a Wednesday. Rain this afternoon, a 60% chance of that. Then it's going to get nice and real humid outside, about 105 is what it's going to feel like. And this morning, it is 77. Want to find out if you sing along in the car with your kids. I mean, you got a whole concert going on, and it's just a magical moment between you and the family. Or is it just us in the room? Because we found out we all do it too, or Brian used to when his kid was a little bit younger.
Yeah, he's too old now. Now I can't understand what he's singing. Robbie's got that mumble rap going.
Nadine, good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
How you doing, Nadine?
How are y'all doing?
Good. Everybody here?
I'm
All right?
good. It's always good to hear talk to you.
Yeah. So you and who sings in the car? You and who?
Okay, so my son is 9, and every time we go to Chick-fil-A in the drive-thru, we always blast this song out and just sing Backstreet Boys' "I Want It That Way," and we just get jam out to it. And
now, do you have different parts? Let's see. We'll play a little bit now.
No, I mean we just sing it all together. Like we sing it together, and
you sing the whole song.
Can I?
I mean, you with your son?
Oh yeah, he does it. Yeah.
How old is your son?
He's 9.
Well, that's nice. He likes Backstreet. He's 9.
April, so.
And how many years you got that boy listening to Backstreet? For years, since he was a baby?
I don't honestly I'm not like a huge Backstreet Boys fan like that.
So how was it this song though?
But I have no idea where he got the song from, and then he just constantly always wanted to play it. So he's always jamming it out. Like he'd jam it out at the house sometimes. Like he would just. I don't know if it was like one of those YouTube or TikTok videos.
One of his teachers at school was a Backstreet fan.
Probably, Probably.
Nadine, this is me and Brian working at the Chick-fil-A. Yo, B, here that crazy lady is again, man.
All right.
Here she is.
She's like, I got my order done. I want it that way.
Wrong place. Go to Burger King.
Yeah.
It's across the street.
He wouldn't have. He wouldn't want to have the window down.
Oh.
And then as soon as the chorus would come on, that's when the guy would come, and so I'd roll the window down, and we'd be like, I want it that way.
If you sing this song every time you hear the "Tell Me Why," you have to belt it out.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing.
Tell me why.
So.
If you ever see them in concert and that part comes on,
oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Everybody.
For sure.
I cry.
Definitely.
Nadine, thank you for sharing that.
Thanks.
All
Always
right.
a pleasure to talk to you guys.
It's always a pleasure. Don't be a stranger. All right. Bye-bye. Let's see. Singing in the car with your kids. Rebecca, good morning.
Good morning.
And who sings in the car with you?
My 6-year-old daughter, Lucy.
And what
we get down with Lady Gaga, Bloody Mary.
Are you serious?
Oh, yes. She's big into the macabre, so we do the whole Wednesday Addams dance, even though we know the real song is Goo Goo Muck by the Cramps.
Yeah.
We'll get down to some Bloody Mary and do the whole dance.
Really? All right, let me.
Oh, yeah.
Are you serious?
Oh, yes.
The dance is pretty cool.
Oh, I can see that.
Oh, yeah.
Now, do y'all dance with it, too?
Oh, yeah. We got our hands up in the air,
Yeah. Wednesday made this song a hit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That is funny. I can see it.
My daughter's a trip. She's really into the scary stuff, and so whenever Wednesday came out,
listen, ain't none of my business. Ain't none of my business, but don't that scare you a little bit?
No, actually, no.
I love
I grew up loving cars, the horror movies and stuff like that, and watching crazy stuff with my mom.
Wait till Beetlejuice comes out. That's gonna be great for her.
Man.
Oh yeah. Oh, we actually just celebrated her 6.5. She's a Christmas baby.
Okay.
We just celebrated her 6.5 birthday, and her theme was Beetlejuice, and we did a Halloween costume contest and the whole 9 yards.
I'm a fan of this.
I saw pictures yesterday of the Beetlejuice 2 set. They built the mansion where they're filming. Yeah.
It looks so good.
We're excited.
All right.
Super excited.
Well, thank you for sharing that, Rebecca.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, I can see sharing parts on that one. Hey, Kayla.
Hello.
And who do you sing with in your car?
My 5-year-old and my 2-year-old, and
Y'all have
it's the
concerts?
Shiny. Yes.
Y'all have concerts
well, they have,
up in
a whole playlist that they go through from my phone. But my two favorite, is going to be Shiny from the Moana and What You Say by Jason Derulo.
And you guys
love
and you sing with them, right?
I do sing with them, and it's really funny because in the Shiny Moana song, there's a part that like kind of just gets blank, and then Maui screams, "Hey, crab cake," but they don't do that in the song that's on my phone. So my daughters actually say that part when it's silent in the car.
All right, let me see. Wow.
Just like you, I make myself a work of art.
And they do it like that?
I'll never hide. I can't. I'm too shiny. Watch me dazzle like a diamond.
You know that, Ray?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Strut my stuff is so shiny. Send your armies, but they'll never be enough. My shiny
Look at that. That is awesome. That is awesome. Hello? Hello?
Say hi, Johnny.
Hey. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Mimi, listening? You want to say hi to Mimi? No. Okay.
No, I don't think Mimi. Forget all that. Kayla, thank you. Thank you. That's okay. All right. You have a beautiful day.
You too.
Anything over there, B?
Let's see. XO Mobile powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact. Need a check, call Dan Newland. Someone does Dance Monkey, that song that we used to play. With their 9-year-old all the time.
Having a concert.
Yeah. Some people said they sang Lil Baby with their kid in the car.
Yes.
Lil Baby. Okay. Okay.
And someone said every road trip. That's all we do.
That's it. All right. Nerese, what they say?
DJ BC, he says that he plays in sync in rotation in the car with his kids.
And they sing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, so y'all like having a whole different concert up in there. All right, stuff is going on in the celebrity world, and Ray's going to share it with us.
Britney Spears, we have a release date for her memoir.
All right, we're going to find out when it is. Johnny's house.
WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
Hey, it's Lil Nas X.
1067 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So we're finally going to get the memoir from Britney Spears, and it's like her side of the story. And this is the one that we told you was put on hold because a lot of A-list stars were concerned about the content. And so their lawyers reportedly took precautionary, action just to make sure that nothing was kind of going on about them in the book. Because, again, this is her side of the story. This is her being brutally honest in the book. And it's supposed
I got a feeling right now in her life, she's just being brutally honest.
Yes, absolutely. I would too.
She ain't holding back nothing.
Being silenced for 14 years? Absolutely. So the tell-all book is titled The Woman in Me, and it's set to hit shelves on October 24th.
Okay.
Is what they're saying. So just in time before the holidays, be a great gift if you're a big Britney Spears fan.
That's people shaking.
Yeah. So, she had her testimony in open court a couple years ago. And so what they're saying is that she showed inspiring strength and bravery, and that this is going to be exactly the same thing. She changed laws back in the day and all that stuff because of her conservatorship.
Yeah.
So October 24th, I'm excited for it.
I mean, for someone to be as successful and as wealthy as she is, no one should have gone through. I mean, they pretty much just kept her like a child.
Yeah. I just really hope that she does a documentary or some sort of interview or something,
Yeah.
Bethany Joy Lenz, if you don't know who she is, she's from One Tree Hill. But she's,
I never watched that show.
Yeah, she's making the rounds right now because she's talking about how she was once in a cult.
What?
A cult. She was in a cult for about 10 years, she said. She was doing a podcast. It's called Drama Queens. And it's with her co-star Sophia Bush and Hillary Burton. And so during the recent episode, she was talking about how she was in a cult for 10 years. That would be a really valuable experience to write about, and the recovery and everything. But 10 years of recovery after that, she's there to talk about all of it.
What was to be in a cult, they all have a common belief.
Yeah, I don't know exactly because
she didn't.
I'm trying to figure it out because she said
10 years is a long time.
Absolutely. But she was like, I don't know how much I can say because there are still people and legal things in place that make it more complicated for the timing of that. But she's like, to write it down and everything, that's what she wants to do. She's like, she writes all the time, so hopefully she's going to be able to come out and talk about it.
If she was in it for 10 years and she's been, mentally dealing with it for 10 more years, she was in.
That's what I'm saying.
in. Yeah.
That is so crazy to me. It's also wild just because I feel like there are so many cults in Hollywood that nobody knows about.
They don't like to call it a cult.
No,
no. They disguise it as different things. We all have the same similar beliefs. Anybody that's not with us is against us. Let's all be together and make sure I get all your money.
Yeah. Well, same with Scientology too, because that's
I don't know anything about that, about Scientology.
I just know what I see on TV with the documentaries and stuff.
I haven't taken time to research or anything like that. So
they tried to recruit me over the weekend though in Tampa.
Really?
Yeah. They gave me pamphlets, was walking with me trying to talk to me. I'm like, no.
For Scientology?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, there's a big Scientology center in Clearwater.
Oh, I had no idea. No idea. So Demi Lovato is doing this thing. People are calling it Rock Vado. She's going through this era where she's turning all of her biggest hits into rock versions.
Really?
So she's going back to that core rock sensation that she loves and believes in. And so the next one that she's recording is Sorry Not Sorry, and it's going to feature Slash from Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, Guns N' Roses.
That's awesome.
Okay.
So this is a little teaser that she just put out.
Okay. Brings the energy.
So I'm really excited for her.
And I love this song. It sounds great in a rock version.
Yeah.
It's not much different than the original, really.
Because the other, she's always got that core to her is rock.
When we interviewed her people were like, look, we don't know which Demi you're going to get.
I know.
Yeah. Just be prepared. And she was just awesome. She was amazing.
Yeah. So she's already done Cool for the Summer and then Heart Attack. Those are both rock versions as well now. But
she did spend 2 summers at Camp Rock. So makes sense.
She did.
It's a Disney joke if you don't get it.
Look, you got to explain it. It's not funny. Just let it ride.
Well, 3 people were chuckling.
Yeah.
Well, that's 3 out of 4. That's 75%.
There you go. That's a win-win. Hey, we come back. You done, Ray? I'm sorry.
Yes,
you
yeah.
good? All right. Listen, we come back. This is the third week we've done True Stories That's Happened to Me. These are those unbelievable stories that have happened in your life that people don't believe. Well, we want to hear them because we'll believe them on Johnny's House. .809 is Johnny's House, Orlando's #1 hit music station. It's XL 1067. 60% chance of a scattered thunderstorm. Otherwise, it's going to be partly cloudy today, but the heat is here. 105. It is 77 right now. This is called True Stories. It happened to me. These are some things that happened that you tell these stories, people don't believe them, but they actually happen. And I was sitting here trying to think of one that I haven't talked about on the air a long time ago. I call this the golden days of the Orlando Magic, when they just kind of first got here. The players were rock stars. I mean, they couldn't, all of them, even if you rode the bench, because this is the first NBA team, everybody knew who they were. And I won't say the players' names, but these were some big name guys back then. And I tried to weasel my way to hang out with them, and they took me to an after party with just them. And there were some, young ladies there.
Oh, yeah.
The stuff that went on in that party made me stop hanging out with NBA players.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I saw what people do when there's money in the room. And it was upstairs at a club in Eatonville. It's not even there anymore. It was an after-hour club. Listen, they I don't know if they did it anymore, but at Eatonville, you could your clubs can be open all night, and you can buy alcohol all night. So when clubs closed in Orlando, Eatonville became a hot spot. So you could. But the things that I left there and I prayed. I was actually afraid of of what was. I've never been experiencing anything like that. It was life changing. Anybody's got any stories that you want to talk about?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. You better be good.
Way.
All right, go ahead.
Way back one time I went to a Miami Heat game with an old friend, and after the game we went underground, like where the garages are, and we just took a door. Next thing you know, we're at the Great Goose Lounge. Okay. And then find our way to the back hallway door where like the NBA players walk around, and I saw Kobe Bryant.
Really?
And he was doing a press interview, and I saw him, and I just kind of stood there because I was shocked. And then the security guard just kind of walked right in front of me like, "Can I help you?" I was like,
"Oh yeah." He said you had no credentials.
None.
You got nothing.
Yeah, I got kicked out quick.
Look, if the easiest he said was, "You can I help you?" That was good because no, they just grab you and toss you out. Wow, you saw Kobe. Okay,
that was pretty cool.
All right, I want to hear what is your story. It's a true story. It happened to me. Tell me what it is. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. I was trying to get a text back for some clearance. I didn't get it. So I'm going to do it anyway. Going to give you a pair of tickets to SeaWorld to check out Pipeline, which is now open. But you got to tell us that true story. It happened to you. And it's an amazing story. You love telling it. And then you tell it to your friends like, man, it ain't happened to you. Well, it ain't happened to you. But we'll believe it. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. XL Mobile, you can text it, but we don't want a whole book. But we prefer to talk to you, all right? A true story. It happened to me. We're going to hook somebody up with a pair of tickets to SeaWorld, and we can tell if you're lying or not because we got questions on that. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. True story. It happened to me. We want to hear your story, so you got to call us on Johnny's House. Johnny's House, Orlando's #1 hit music station, Ed Sheeran, Bad Habit, on a day where it's going to rain today. 60% chance of that. Heat index of 105. It is still 77 right now. We call this True Stories. It happened to me. You tell us your story, and if we're buying it, we'll hook you up with a pair of tickets to SeaWorld to check out Pipeline. Now, I don't care if anybody else, you know this story is true. That's why you're sharing it with us. Evan, good morning.
Good morning, Johnny and Johnny's House. How you doing?
You know, I got this rule about people calling in here whose voice is deeper than mine. You know that, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay, then fine. I'll just make mine a little deeper.
Sorry about that.
It's all good. How you doing, Evan?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
All right, so what happened? It's a true story.
All right, so it was years ago. I went out to a little party to get together with some friends and stuff, and we're playing the game, and I see this girl, and she is doing horrible, and then she actually made a shot, and then she got excited, lifted up her hands, and she had like a little crop top, and I see little tattoos. And the whole time I was sitting there, I was like, she looks so familiar. Who's this girl? Blah, 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 blah. And then right when I seen those tattoos, I knew who she was. I was like, hey, you're so-and-so. She was like, yeah, I am, blah, blah, blah. And then she said some other stuff. But she ended up being an adult actress.
Oh, you knew who she was.
Exactly
From the tattoos.
Yeah.
From the tattoos.
That is funny. And she said, yep, that's me.
That's me, and yeah,
okay.
It was a good night.
Here's my thing. After you say that, where does the conversation go?
Yeah, what's next?
What questions do you talk about?
I can't really say because on air, but she was like, oh, so to my, I was like, yeah.
I love how you cleaned that up.
I guess we can.
I appreciate him trying. I appreciate him trying.
Can we use movie code terms?
No.
So did you hang out beyond this?
We actually did hang out. She gave me her Facebook. She actually gave me her number, and we became friends. And then she got married and moved away.
Oh, okay.
That's funny. There is a major male adult actor that lives here, and I was downtown having a cigar, and they was talking to him, and they said, hey, this is so-and-so, so-and-so. And I wasn't familiar with his work, but I looked it up, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I said, hey, man, I want to have you in the show. He said, nah, I don't want to do that because my sister lives here, and, she don't want to bring attention to what I do. Like, man, you got about 300 movies under your belt. Dang. No, he was something else.
Okay.
All right, Evan, you hold on a second.
Yeah.
I like that.
I don't even know what happened at this point.
Man, I like the fact that he tried.
Yeah.
I'll give him credit for that. Loretta, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
True
How
story.
are you all?
Good. True story happened to you. What was it?
True story. So, in like 2006, 2007, I worked at a very, very, very popular restaurant in Tampa.
Okay.
And we used to have a bunch of Yankees that would come in all the time for spring training.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody always thought it was so cool that Derek Jeter would be there and A-Rod. So, of course, over the years, you get to know them, just whatever. So I ended up getting married, and I got pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And Derek Jeter would come in all the time. He'd sit in my section, just talk about stuff. So a few months later, I was probably around like 6 months, and he comes in, I'm pretty sure it's his publicist, and brings me the first baby gift that anybody had bought for me, beautifully wrapped. He brought it into the restaurant, and it was just so nice. So now I tell people all the time, I'm like, Derek Jeter bought my baby her first present.
And they'll say, get out of here, Loretta. There ain't no Derek Jeter buying you.
There is no way. And I'm like, 100%. So.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That's a good story.
I know, I tell, like 50-50 people believe me, but I'm like, hey, it's true. I'm like, you want to see the tag? I still have the card. So.
No, I can hear in your voice. You're telling the truth. All right, you hold on 1 second. Let's get this last one. Rebecca, good morning.
Morning.
True story happened to you.
My daughter loves to tell the story of how a stranger had to save her at the beach while everybody else in the family was rescuing the manatees.
What happened?
We were at the beach, and the water was very shallow, and the manatees had gotten stuck in the sandbar. So everybody on the beach, made a line to try to, push, not touch, but, encourage the manatees to go the other direction.
Okay.
And my daughter was about 4 at the time, and she got bored with it and decided to walk back up to the spot on the beach, and, the wave knocked her down and she fell over, and she had to, in her words, get saved by a stranger
while everybody else in the family was rescuing manatees.
Wow. Now, did the stranger disappear after he saved her?
Yeah. She kind of made eye contact with me to make sure I saw, and I gave her the thumbs up and the thank you, and she put her on the beach chair.
Thumbs up. You about to run your butt over there.
No.
There's a strange man talking to your child. You're like, hey.
No, I'm good. Let me save these manatees.
It was another mom.
Oh, okay.
And it was she had just fell in the water.
Okay. I got you.
This is the story she's going to tell in 30 years when she's saying why her parents didn't care about her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what she loves to do now.
Rebecca, because we have made fun with you, we're going to hook you up with those tickets to SeaWorld, okay?
Thank you.
All right. You hold on. Ray, you got something over there?
Somebody said my parents gave my address to the local Proud Boys on Facebook because I didn't have the same beliefs as them. One of them would drive past my house daily. He's now in federal prison.
Your parents did that to you?
Because they didn't have the same beliefs.
Wow.
I love these stories, man. Wow.
Ain't that serious, people?
Wow. All right, listen, we come back. Have you ever met, I don't play Matchmaker. I've never done that. That's not my thing.
Mm-mm.
But some people do it, and have you ever done it and you actually made a connection? We're going to talk about that on Johnny's House. 8:38, and this is Johnny's house, and that's Karma, Ice Spice, and Taylor Swift. On a day where it's going to be hot and humid and muggy, it's going to feel like it's 105. It's going to rain in the afternoon, then the sun's going to come back out again. And right now, it is 78. So I guess this woman, I guess she just run out of options.
Yes.
You would say. So she wants to pay somebody to help her find one.
Right. She's been trying to find someone to marry.
Okay.
She wants a husband.
to get married. That's right.
I want to get. All my friends do it. She's like, I'm 35 years old. All my friends are getting married. I want to get married. So she's now offered a referral bonus to the person who finds her a man to marry. Now she has a list of criteria, some things that are deal breakers, so you don't, so people just don't start randomly sending her guys.
This is what I like.
Right. She says the second she signs the marriage certificate, she'll hand over $5,000 to that person.
Wow.
Dang.
So it doesn't matter who it is. She just wants someone to hook her up, to match her up with the guy that she can marry.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, obviously we'll have to wait and see if it happens. I'm sure they'll follow up on the story because this was in the New York Times.
Yeah.
So.
I've never match made anyone. I've never said, hey, man, I know somebody be perfect for you. Because I guess most of the guys that I knew, I wouldn't hook them up with anybody. Just wouldn't do it. Hey, you don't want to mess with my boy. No, I wouldn't even get you into that headache. Because then you're going to be mad at me. But your wife has done it. Y'all been successful at it.
Yeah, so we did it one time, but by accident.
Okay.
We didn't get together and go, you know what, this would be awesome, or this would be perfect. When my wife and I were dating, her best friend, who also same name, Jen, was always hanging out, and my friend at the time, who I started radio with, Chris, was always hanging out. And so one night we said we should all go out together as a group. And we went to, it was Adobe Gillis back in the day in Point Orlando. And I'm not going to lie, the date for those two could not have gone worse.
Really?
No. It was so.
No instant chemistry.
Well, it was weird and rocky. And one of my other friends that showed up with some other people that we knew got a little drunk and started to push up on the girl that I hooked him up with.
Don't you hate that?
Because we all worked together.
Yeah.
And Chris didn't. He was the outsider that didn't work.
Yeah.
He was just a friend of mine. So it was the most awkward, was a wash. And they ended up dating and are still married.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay. So we did it inadvertently. We weren't like, let's match them up. It's going to be awesome, because I don't do that either.
Yeah, I just haven't.
It just happened.
Were you matchmake?
Nope. I have not done it. I mean, I've introduced some people, but it wasn't my goal to be like, you guys should date. You guys have so many similarities and all that stuff. No, I just, because if something were to happen or not work out, then it's like you.
You don't want to introduce me. Have you ever had somebody come up to you and say, hey, I want to meet your friend like they've done to me? You're
yes.
You don't want to do that.
And I'm like, she's right there. I mean, if you want to go meet her, but.
I'm not, I've told straight up, my boy, listen, it's my boy, I love him, but no.
Yeah. I don't want that pressure.
Some people find enjoyment out of matchmaking.
I know.
Yeah, they get a kick out of it. They got this feeling like, oh, I know who would be perfect for you. And I'm like, okay.
Most of those people are not good at it.
Yeah. You know what? What I find is, I'm going to say it on here, listeners who try to be nice, and they all of them have one black coworker. And they always show me their phone. I got a someone hit me and hit me in my DM and say, hey Johnny, I heard you single. I got a coworker I'd love for you to meet. Okay. I'm like, okay. She sent me a photo. I'm like, you know I'm a lot older than that girl.
Yeah, but you black, she black.
She black, you black. Black don't crack. I just assume. I told her my age. She said, oh, yeah, you might be out of her range. You might want to check with her first.
Right. That's the first thing you should probably check.
It's a lot like lesbians. I know another lesbian.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You want to date her?
I know.
No.
I'm like, here we go. Bam! Yeah. She's sweet, and you're a nice guy, and I think y'all be perfect. Yeah, okay. Nariz, you matchmake?
Yeah.
You do?
Well, no. People try to do it for me, right? And it just got to the point where I just won't do it unless I see a picture.
Yeah.
I got to see the person. I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. I don't do blind dates. I cannot. I don't.
But do you actually do the matchmaking?
No.
You never hooked anybody up?
Yeah, because I'm the same thing with me and my friends. Like either they're all taken or they got someone, but like I just.
But here's the thing: if it works out, you take pride in that. Even when you go out, I introduce them. That kind of thing. But in a lot of cases, it don't. I just don't need that. I don't need that headache in my life. I want to find out if you are a matchmaker or if you've matched two people up that you knew they were perfect and it worked out, or you just have this rule that I do not hook people up. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. The XL Mobile is 41067. Social media live stream, we want to hear from you. You've been kind of quiet. Go ahead and chime in. If you are a matchmaker, you have done it and you've been successful, or you have a rule that you do not hook people up, we want to talk to you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. I want to talk to you matchmakers next on Johnny's House. The Weeknd and Creep In, and he's touring right now. And they say he's one of the decade's most successful, so far grossing $350 million, and he's performing in Germany tomorrow. So if you want to go tomorrow. It's 8:52, Johnny's house. Sunshine is going to rain this afternoon. Heat index 104. It is 82 right now. All right, I want to find out if you've been trying to hook somebody up. There's a woman that says, listen, I'll give you 5G. 5G, I'll give you 5 stacks. All you got to do is, introduce me to somebody, and when I sign that marriage license, I will send you 5 stacks. I want to find out if you're one of those that matchmake or you stay away from it. I just don't need that headache. Roman, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
And you are a matchmaker?
It appears so, yeah.
And not professionally, you just can tell when you think 2 people will connect.
It seems that way. I've matched at least 3 that have gotten married that I know of.
What was it about them that you just knew it would work? It would be a connection.
I can't. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I am a psychologist, but I think that's more of a coincidence than anything.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just kind of like the energy, and I hate to say it, but like a certain range of attractiveness that they fit together.
Oh, so what you're saying is you have not connected to unattractive people? Huh.
No, I have not.
Yeah, he's like exactly what I'm saying.
I like your honesty.
Right. Hot people like hot people.
So you've connected people that are in the same league. You haven't connected 2 people where one is out of their league and one is in a lower league.
I would say that's correct. Yes.
Okay. And what makes you do that? Just say, you know what? There's somebody I just need you to meet, and then it happens, and they just kind of stay together.
Well, I think let's see, like. One of them was more accidental because it was like I invited a female friend of mine to like this date function where my girlfriend couldn't make it.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my guy friends that was there said, hey, that girl's kind of cute. So I said, I think you guys would actually like each other. Kind of swapped information. But the third one was more intentional because I threw a party. I invited 2 different groups of friends. And one of them, after the party, said they found the other one attractive. I said, actually, I think that you guys would really get along. And so I with her permission, I gave him her number. And he ended up texting her, and he was very nervous about it. And, fast forward like 6 months later, and they were both like in a serious relationship with each other. And I think they got married last year.
Wow. Nice. So you haven't had that vibe in a while?
Well, it's, in my old age of 35, I'm running out of single friends. So,
well, just wait around to about 45. They'll be back. No, I'm joking. It works for everybody. It just didn't work for me.
Yeah.
All right, Roman, thank you for sharing that, man.
And about 50% of other people.
Have a good one, guys.
All right, bye-bye. I don't think he liked what I was just messing around. Hey, Jackie.
Hey, good morning.
And Jackie, you're a matchmaker?
I am. I honestly don't want to claim it. It just happens.
All right.
It just happens.
What's your method?
I can just read the vibe, and it's a lot of when the guy, I know the guy's attracted to the girl, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, why don't you just talk to the person? It's like, I don't know if they'll. No, I'm telling you, I know women. She likes you too. Let's go and cut out all the shyness. Y'all know y'all like each other. Stop playing. So that
boy, you're that hardcore matchmaker.
A little bit.
Stop playing. Go on over there.
Because I'm like, I know she's not going to make the move, so I'm like, all right, somebody's going to have to do it. So it happened once before, and like I said, I'm not claiming the title. I'm just saying it worked.
Okay.
They're married now. They adopted a child, and they just had their first baby a few months ago. So I'm like, see?
You say I ain't claiming it, but I'm claiming it a little bit. But I ain't really claiming it, just a little bit.
A teeny bit. Listen, I'm not in these streets anymore. I've been married for almost 10 years next year.
Ain't in them streets.
I don't want to be in these streets.
I ain't up in them streets.
Listen.
I got you.
It worked, so.
Well, good for you. Keep on matching. All right, Jackie.
My best.
Thank you. Ray, what they say?
Somebody has tried it a couple times, and it wasn't successful, so they give up. Somebody has one successful matchmaking, and they are still married after a couple of years.
Anything over there, B?
Let's see. XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact need to check. Call Dan Newland. Someone said they got too many horror stories about people trying to hook up people with other people, brothers and sisters, and all that stuff. They said no way.
Yep.
Someone said I'm always trying to hook my brother up, but it don't even work. I even got him on the Mile of Men one time.
Oh, yeah, we do play Matchmaker
Yes,
then
we
every
do.
year.
We do, but after
we play Date Maker.
Yep.
What y'all do is up to y'all.
After 5 minutes, we can tell if this is going to be a long night or a short night for people. All right, celebrity news.
Emily Blunt was talking about being neighbors with Matt Damon.
Okay.
And what it's like.
All right, we're going to find out together on Johnny's house.
WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
Orlando, it's Johnny Magic. It's time for us to pay your bills and win $1,000.
Enter this nationwide keyword now at XL1067.com. Pay. That's pay.
Your chance to win $1,000 13 times every weekday from 9 to 9. Paying your bills. It's XL1067.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
1067 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So Emily Blunt and her husband, John Krasinski, they are very good friends with Matt Damon and his wife.
Okay.
They ended up living in the same Brooklyn apartment building.
Okay.
And they were talking about how they don't ever see Matt Damon wearing actual shoes, like in a very long time. She was like, I don't ever see Matt Damon wearing anything besides slippers. That is all he wears, is slippers everywhere he goes. So we just pop down to see each other. It's the best because they are good friends. But Matt is just the most easygoing, beautiful person, and his wife Lucy is even more beautiful. But they started even sharing Sunday night dinners together. I just can't imagine sitting with the four of them at a dinner table.
I think it's pretty cool. They're both in the same industry. They understand, the societal pressures they got to deal with, and they live in the same building. So all you got to do is, hey, come down to such and such floor and have dinner. I think that's pretty cool.
And he's just always in slippers, chilling.
Mm-hmm.
You were talking about this earlier, the new Willy Wonka movie.
I saw the trailer this morning.
Yeah, so
I don't know if I like it or not.
The first trailer for Wonka is what it's called, dropped yesterday, and it's featuring Timothée Chalamet as the young Willy Wonka. And so the director, Paul King, is calling it a companion piece to the 1971 Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with the Gene Wilder. That was like the original, the OG.
They're just going to forget Johnny Depp.
You know what? I love the one with Johnny Depp. It is so weird.
I've never seen any Willy Wonka anything.
Really? Not even back in the day of Gene Wilder?
Not even the OG one, no.
You should watch the original one. I think you would like it.
Gene Wilder creeps me out. That's why I never.
Well, all of the movies should freak you out.
All
But
Willy
he,
Wonka's.
as him out of character, walking down the street would creep me out.
Yeah, that's
Gene
true.
Wilder has
That's funny.
always creeped me out, so I can't watch any Gene Wilder movies.
So he says, the director, that the best part of the trailer easily is at the end where you see Hugh Grant as a Oompa Loompa.
Was that Hugh Grant as an Oompa Loompa?
Hired Hugh Grant to be a Oompa Loompa in the new Wonka movie.
Because he's small and he's in this glass container.
Yes.
That's
He said,
oh, wow.
He said, I was just really thinking about the character and somebody who would be like, the real deal. And because Hugh Grant is like the funniest, most sarcastic person ever, he was like, I gotta cast him.
He left out the part. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't worked in a while.
It was an easy yes for him.
Yeah. So, I mean, this guy, Paul King, he's also done the Paddington movies and Paddington 2. Hugh Grant was the villain in that. So they've worked together multiple times before.
Okay.
A jury has determined that a handwritten document found in Aretha Franklin's couch is valid for her will. It's a major development after years of her kids battling over her estate.
So that money in the estate has just been frozen
I
until they
guess
worked it out?
so.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I don't know really how that works, but it was found in 2019, the year after she passed, in a notebook tucked under her couch in Aretha's Detroit home. So it was dated March 31st, 2014, and it basically was just like for whoever this is concerns.
Who this may concern, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like over her $6 million estate. It looks like the name Teddy, a.k.a. Ted White II, their brother.
Is he getting everything?
Now,
the person that found it, if they got anything, are they getting anything?
So, but I don't know. I don't know exactly because they're saying the 2010 version that they found, this person, Ted, that is listed was crossed out.
Okay.
So that's why they're like, how are we supposed to do this if one of them appeared to be her will and then they found another will? So it's just like, but the judge was saying that initially that what they found was not going to be the battle over the estate.
Let's say you found Teddy, you were Teddy and you found this piece of paper and it was opposite, that on this new piece of paper, your name was crossed off. But on the other one, your name was in. Do you turn that piece of paper in?
The one with me crossed out?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
Absolutely not. I burn it on the spot.
Yeah. So, I mean, now I'm kind of confused. I feel bad for her children who've been battling over this $6 million estate. If he's going to rule that this one is significant to being the actual will.
If you want to see your kids fight, die without a will and you got a little bit of money.
Oh, dear God.
You don't even have to have a whole lot.
Yep,
just
a little bit.
Anything at all.
Even if it's just like land.
Yep.
Just like some sort of one piece of property.
I've lived through it. It's not pretty at all. I mean, you hear things about yourself that you never thought you'd hear before.
And you're like, I thought we were close.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how you really feel?
That little piece of paper that was found underneath her couch is her actual will.
Yeah, I would. I know y'all say you wouldn't. I would have to turn it in because it was her last wishes. She don't want to give it to me. Take your damn money.
Is there an eraser around real quick though before I give it to you?
Yeah, right. It's a crossed out in pen.
I'm gonna come to your gray side and apologize for whatever it is that got me crossed out. I'm gonna let you know that. Wait, we good. Bygones, bygones. But you're not getting this will.
Put it to the sky. God knows my heart. He knows my heart. All right, what's trending in the world today? We're gonna let you know together on Johnny's House.
People dream high in the quiet of the night. You know that I caught it. Bad boy, shiny toy with a price. You know that I bought it. Killing me slow out the window. I'm always waiting for you to be waiting below. Devils roll the dice, angels roll their eyes. What doesn't kill me makes me want you more. And it's blue, the shape of your body is blue. not trying. So get the headlights, summer's a knife. I'm always waiting for you just to cut to the bone. Devils roll the dice, angels roll their eyes. And if I bleed, you'll be the last to know. Oh, it's blue, the shape of your body is blue. The feeling I've got it is blue. It's cruel summer, it's cool. That's what I tell 'em, no rules. Unbreakable heaven, but it's cruel summer with you. I'm drunk in the back of the car, and I cried like a baby coming home from the bar. Said I'm fine, but it wasn't true. I don't wanna keep secrets just to keep you. And I snuck in through the garden gate every night that summer just to seal my fate. Then I scream for whatever it's worth. I love you, ain't that the worst thing you ever heard? He looks so pretty like a devil. It's blue, the shape of your body is blue. The feeling I got it is it's cruel summer. It's cool. That's what I tell 'em, no rules. Unbreakable heaven, but it's cruel summer. I'm drunk in the back of the car, and I cried like a baby coming home from the bar. Said I'm fine, but it wasn't true. I don't wanna keep secrets just to keep you. And I snuck in through the garden gate every night that summer just to seal my fate. Then I scream for whatever it's worth. I love you, ain't that the worst thing you ever heard?
9:09, Orlando's number one hit music station. Look for rain this afternoon. It's going to clear up to be a partly cloudy day. It is warming up quickly. It is 83. Looking for a high today with a heat index of 105. Norris, what's trending today, ma'am?
Trending. You guys know that company, Mattel? Am I saying that right?
Mattel.
Yeah. They do all the toys.
Yeah, they're the ones that are behind Fisher Price,
Yep.
American Girl, Uno, Mega. Okay, so they're in progress of making a theme park in Arizona. And this theme park will feature top attractions based off some of those famous toys, including a real-life Barbie beach house, Hot Wheels racetrack that involve go-karts, and a He-Man laser tag.
Okay.
And it's pretty cool because if you go to their website, the website MattelAdventurePark.com, you can actually see a live footage of the construction happening.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and it's expected to be open in early of 2024.
Now, if you want adults to come, you got to have an Uno room for adults to play for money.
Yes, and then kind of make it feel like a poker game.
Yeah, for money.
Speaking of new movies, we were just talking about Wonka. We also have Bob Marley. He's getting a movie also.
Yep, I saw the trailer on that one too.
Yes, it's called One Love, and the movie celebrates the life and music of the icon who inspired generations with the message of love and unity.
People don't understand, man. Bob Marley put Jamaica on the map.
Yes, he did.
Yes,
he did.
It was a Caribbean island, and they were doing their own thing. But I mean, now it's one of the top tourist attractions in the world. And I had an opportunity on when I went to Jamaica. I went to his grave.
Oh wow!
Oh yeah, they take you to a Rasta village, and there it is. And at the end of the tour, they can let you buy weed.
Yeah, I love it.
So is that worth it? Because everybody.
It's called Sounds of Jamaica or
yeah,
something.
I know because I've seen people do it, and I'm like, I don't know if it's worth it.
Oh no,
Is
it's a bus ride. I mean, you
That's
ride.
what I'm saying. It's like an all day thing.
And they show you the little the Rasta village he lives in, and you go up there, and there's a tomb, and at the end, it's the only place in Jamaica that they legally let you buy.
Huh. Yeah. And I mean, and I can speak on behalf of Panama, the country, because there is a mix between Jamaica and Panama, because we brought Jamaicans over, and that's where reggaeton happened, reggaeton. And we love Bob Marley.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, huge.
Yeah.
Also, Mark Zuckerberg, I don't know if you guys saw this, but he posted a picture where he appears to be training with UFC middleweight champion Israel Adesanya.
That fight ain't gonna happen.
He's cut,
well,
though.
he's shredded.
I know.
If I was Elon Musk, I wouldn't fight him.
Yeah, that fight ain't gonna happen.
Well, even earlier, on July 3rd, retired MMA fighter George St. Pierre, he actually confirmed that he had a great session with Elon Musk. So these tech guys are really getting trained.
Okay, you got to read between the lines. He said, I had a great session. He didn't say, hey, you better watch out, man.
Yeah.
This guy got some skills you don't understand. Or he was in better shape than I thought. Or he had skills. He said, I had a great session.
Mark pulled up with a picture, and he looks shredded. I was like, I can't unsee this right now.
He won't fight him because he's mad at Mark because he took his social media platform.
I think he would destroy Elon Musk.
I do too.
I think so,
But
too.
Elon Musk is bigger than him, isn't he?
So
Definitely smarter than him. So I don't know.
I don't think either one of those rich men ever been hit. You know what I mean?
Probably not, no.
And I think the first one to get hit, the eye's going to be like,
That's why the Italians want to do it over there, so it's their entertainment.
Yeah. I'm telling you, just let them swing at each other for a while wildly and then release the lions.
Look at these Americans.
And then we'll watch them figure it out. See how smart you are now, buddy?
Also, there's a man his name is literally Harry Potter from the UK. He has sold his first edition printing of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone for approximately $38,000.
You can't sue him. 'Cause, anybody else, Harry Potter, they be suing, but that's his name.
No, it's the OG book, the original.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
the
the
actual
original.
book.
It was
Yeah,
like
so-
40 cents at a bookstore somewhere.
His dad bought it for him back in 1997, and this is one of the 500 original copies from the first editions that were printed, and it's in great shape.
and how
like
much
he
is it?
laminated. He sold it for $38K.
That's kind of low, isn't it?
I mean, I guess it's kind of beat up, the copy I saw. I mean, but still, it's probably like when you consider there was less than $1 to buy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then some days to recognize. We have National Different Colored Eyes Day, National Conversation Day, National Simplicity Day, and National Pecan Pie Day.
Love me some pecan pie. Can't go wrong with that. It's real sweet, though. Some sweet stuff. All right, it's Wednesday, Adult Conversation. We get back grown folks. We're talking about grown folks things. And we'll do that when we get back on Johnny's house.
Orlando, it's time for XL to pay your bills. Listen to XL 1067 for our keyword at the top of every hour. Weekdays from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Then enter our keyword at XL1067.com.
We're a chance to win $1,000 every hour, 13 times a day.
Pay your bills on XL 1067.
Sponsored by Dan Newland, injury attorney.
This traffic center is brought to you by the one and only attorney Dan Newland.
This report is sponsored by Wawa.
Looking at some slowdowns on I-4 as you travel east and westbound by the major attractions exits. Drivers need to be aware of a serious crash reported on Aloma Avenue that has closed all east and westbound lanes between Dean Road and the Greenway. Still seeing some delays on the turnpike near 192 in Kissimmee. If you see traffic problems, call the Safe Touch Security Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Samantha Canning.
Wawa Hoagie Fest is back, and they're celebrating 15 years of hoagie love with $5 shorties and $6 classics in any variety. Gotta have a Wawa.
It's so crazy to think that my twins will be 5 this year. And to think back about 5 years ago when they were rushed to the Advent Health for Children NICU, I knew that my babies were in the best care possible. I trusted Advent Health for Children from day one, and we are so grateful for the care that we received. And I'm proud to say they are award-winning. For the 4th time, Advent Health for Children, they've been recognized by U.S. News and World Report for the best newborn care in the entire state of Florida. And it's so comforting to know that they have 6 NICU locations throughout. Learn more at adventhealthforchildren.com.
Make that switch to City Kia.
City Kia Summer Sales Event.
City Kia's Battle of Brands begins right now. As the #1 Kia dealer in all of Central Florida, City Kia takes them all on. Toyota, Honda, Nissan, and more. We will beat any valid offer on a new Kia in the USA or pay you $500. Save thousands during the Battle of Brands. Nobody beats a City Kia deal. Nobody. Let City Kia fight for your best deal. Details at citykia.com.
Make that switch to City Kia.
Hi, this is attorney Dan Newland. In a wreck and need a check? There's only 2 words you need to remember.
Dan Newland. If you're ever in a wreck, pick up that phone and just Google the one and only attorney Dan Newland.
This ad is not a prediction of specific results or a guarantee of success. Offices Orlando.
Disney on Ice invites you to take a journey across the night sky with Mickey and all his friends. And debuting Frozen 2 at Disney on Ice. Coming to the Amway Center September 1st through 3rd. Tickets on sale now. Visit DisneyOnIce.com for show details.
Welcome to What If, the show where I, Jake from State Farm, answer your insurance what ifs. We've got a call from Millie. What's up?
Hi, Jake. What if, hypothetically, a moose gets mad at my car and rams into my windshield? Hypothetically.
Oh, just file a claim on the app. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Great, but what if the moose eats my phone? Hypothetically.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
What's the Anajar Levine difference? When you're injured in a car crash, we focus on your case so you can focus on the one thing that matters most, getting better. I'm Glenn Levine with Anajar Levine. We'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call our legal team right now for a free consultation, 1-800-747-FREE. We'll help you take back control of your life. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In Office Orlando.
Are you a business owner, CEO, or responsible for marketing? If you are, iHeartMedia can help you reach your goals and find new customers. We reach more consumers in your target area than anyone else. And we can give you access to those potential customers more cost-effectively across radio, digital, podcasting, and social. We'd love to show you how iHeartMedia can work for you. From your cell, dial pound 250 and say keyword great results. That's pound 250 and say great results.
WORK Work News Radio.
Next up, incidents of pressing all the elevator buttons unexpectedly spike on Bring Your Kid to Work Day. But first, the latest on a team lunch that wasn't ordered through Easy Cater.
I'm in the break room where lunch that was previously announced on the way has now been downgraded to hopefully soon.
Fingers crossed, Michelle. Fingers crossed.
Newsflash, it's hard when the food is late. But at Easy Cater, we make hard easy. With food for work delivered on time and is ordered from over 100,000 restaurants. Order 24/7 at easycater.com.
What's holding you back from learning the language you've always wanted to know?
Too hard.
Takes too long.
Not with Babbel. Babbel's lessons take just 15 minutes a day.
15 minutes isn't long.
Nope. And they're fun. So you don't realize you're learning a language, but you are. In 3 weeks, you're able to start having conversations. And Babbel's lessons are built around real life.
And with Babbel, it isn't hard.
It's perfect.
Now try Babbel free. Just go to Babbel.com. That's BABBEL.com.
At the Home Depot, we have laundry appliances that just fit. Fit your space, fit your needs, and fit your budget. Like a new GE Profile Ultra-Fast Combo laundry machine that can wash and dry a large load in about 2 hours without you ever having to transfer the load over. Final days to get special buy savings like the GE Profile Ultra-Fast Combo laundry machine. Plus an extra $100 off select laundry sets. In-store and online at the Home Depot ends July 12th.
From the Bogan Munz & Munz Weather Center. Injured? Choose results. Choose Bogan Munz & Munz. When it rains, it's wet. XL 1067 weather.
This report is sponsored by 1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating.
Partly cloudy, showers possible today. Scattered thunderstorms likely. High around 93. Heat index around 105. 60% chance of rain.
The blazing sun making your AC no fun? 1 Hour's here to help your cool air run. They can fix it all. With their on-time techs, give them a call for your summer projects. Call 855-1HOUR. Always on time or you don't pay a dime. Independently owned and operated. Licensed in the respective state or county.
Take a break from high interest rates with 0% APR financing at Sutherland Nissan Orlando.
Broadcasting live from the Todd Minor Law Studios. Involved in an accident? Get a former insurance company attorney on your side.
What's going on, guys? This is Post Malone.
This is Dua Lipa.
Waking up with Johnny's house.
On XL 1067. Orlando's #1 hit music station.
Oxytocin making it all okay. When I come back down, it doesn't feel the same. Now I'm sitting around waiting for the world to end all day. 'Cause I couldn't leave you if I tried. You break me, then I break my rules.
Post Malone, Chemical on Orlando's #1 hit music station, 923. Johnny's House. Expect that rain to hit us just like yesterday in the afternoon. Then it's going to be partly cloudy. Then it's going to get hot and humid. It's going to feel like it's about 105. It's 82 right now. Time for adult conversation. We do it once a week, Wednesday around this time. And it's just us grown folks talking about stuff that grown folks talk to us. Let's say we're just hanging out. This is what we talk about. We talk in code, but that's been figured out years ago. Now, surprising, the topic today comes from one Brian Grimes. And Brian, your topic is...
and this is not even really like a personal thing, I don't think, but we had the conversation the other day with some friends. Have you ever gone to the movies, and when you get to the movies, it's not what you expected or what was advertised?
Yes.
Either good or bad.
They say, oh, this movie, hey, okay, yes, both ways.
Okay.
And I'll explain.
Okay.
One, somebody, oh, yeah, we're going to go to the movies. Yeah. And it was like, yeah. And I did not put my best performance in on a movie.
Oh, really?
And I know I was just, to this day.
Wow.
To this day, I want to do over, but I think I'm ever going to have.
Oh, you wish you could have that one back?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, that wasn't some of my best work.
Yeah, I mean, at least you can admit that.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I do. And I just, the person I went to movies with was fine. They was like, okay, well, that's awesome. We had a good time.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm like, nah, normally you'd like need some water or something. But need to turn the air up or something. Something, something. Well, none of that. So, yes, and yeah. But if it's not what I expected, I'm very kind about it. I don't say anything.
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't try to look for a double feature.
Right.
Like that.
Well, I mean, it could also not even be that it was bad, but it just wasn't what you thought.
Oh, yeah.
This is how it came up with us. Like, I think you might think you're getting a little more than with me than what you're getting, but you guys know what you're getting with me. You're getting missionary. You're getting missionary. I mean, and that's it because I'm lame. But you might not think that because I joke and I make fun and everything. But the trailer may not match what you actually see in the theater.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It is what it is.
Actually, sorry that I'm not sorry.
Yep. Ray?
I have experienced it where I was just like, oh, that was kind of lame.
Now, are you polite about it? Because some people tell
I
you.
just say it in my head.
Some people go, you know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. That movie was straight whack.
But going in, you thought something different.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I know people would say the same thing about me, but you kind of get what you get or what I give. Like, I am a very vulgar person, and I think that most of the times I'm a very vulgar person.
Okay.
So you're going to get what I
give. You get what it is.
But sometimes I want to be a pillow princess and do nothing. Yeah. I mean,
but what if I came to see the vulgar movie? That's what I rolled up for.
As long as she didn't advertise herself that way.
But that's how I know that the vulgar movie's a possibility.
The same way, Johnny was like, she didn't need water at that time.
No, I'm like, hey.
Sometimes I want to do nothing.
Don't have me thinking I'm getting a vulgar movie and then I'm walking into a G flick.
You're like, what's wrong with you?
Let's see what you did there. Gee.
Ray, you don't got to repeat it. Damn.
Really? Boy, that one just...
you can just let the jokes hang.
Just let it marinate.
Is that what you did
Narice.
Oh, boy. So
hey, if you ain't schooled your family about Wednesday by now, that's your own fault.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
No, this was a long time ago.
Of course it was.
Yeah. I met this guy, and he was advertising very appealing.
This movie's gonna be amazing.
So we went to the movies.
Yes.
When I saw the order.
She's not trying to clean it up.
She doesn't know how to do this yet.
Yeah. You're being Ray. You don't even know how.
How do I?
But Ray means to do it. You don't.
I should have been on the
What
sideline.
did the guy say earlier?
And then I said,
When I was ordering a beverage, if you will, the size of my beverage.
What kind of beverage?
Could you possibly get further away from that microphone?
How do I put this?
When I was ordering a beverage, I'm gonna tell you something, B.
Okay.
When you look at the clock,
I'm just gonna say it like the way I should.
No.
You were expecting a Titanic type movie, and you ended up with a short film.
There you go.
There you go.
However, to my surprise, he still showed up with the advertisement that he was the trailer that he was showing me. or performing. I don't know. How do I say this?
Now you lost me.
Raise your hand if you're confused.
Now you lost me.
Confused.
I tried to help you.
These terms?
Ray, you can raise your hand. The person who said it said she's confused.
But I think I got it.
Right. So like his advertisement the trailer was great. Right. Like we were all hanging out and the trailer was like,
all right, listen.
All right, I'm out.
Yes, you are out. Yes.
I'm out.
All right.
That's
about 2 minutes of the show we can never get back.
I just let her hang about you.
I'll explain after.
I was trying. I'm lost.
Hey, Ryan Seacrest will be waiting at noon for her to go see, and then the drink in the trailer size.
No, Brian will be like this. And then what happened was...
But see, then it started right here, and then the trailer side, what had happened. And then...
This is probably the most challenging movie I had to explain.
But then,
you better try to put that explain part out, because off air you'll tell us, and we'll try to explain that when we get back.
There we go.
407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You ever go to a movie and it wasn't what you thought it would be? That's it. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Call now. It's Adult Conversation on Johnny's House.
Not really into talking. We text 41067. Brought to you by attorney Dan Newlin. In a wreck, need a check? Just Google Dan Newlin.
This traffic center is brought to you by the one and only attorney Dan Newlin.
XL Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Orlando Health.
Still seeing slowdowns on I-4 this morning in the Orlando area, east and westbound between US 2070 and the 429, and between Osceola Parkway and 535. A serious crash blocks all east and westbound lanes on Loma Avenue between the Greenway and Dean Road. Another crash blocks 2 southbound lanes on 1792 at Maitland Boulevard. If you see traffic problems, call the Safe Touch Security Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Samantha Canning.
Orlando Health Arnold Palmer Hospital for Children. Recently recognized by U.S. News & World Report as a best children's hospital for the 14th year in a row. Learn more about your best choice at arnoldpalmerhospital.com.
I feel like your security system is doing its job when it's something you don't even have to think about. If you're looking for a security system you can count on, one that's always there to protect your home, your family, look no further than Safe Touch Security Systems. Those doorbell cams, those DIYs, think they're keeping your home safe? Nah. Once hacked, just a front row seat to the crime. That is not how it works with Safe Touch systems. No one beats their technology. No one beats their price. Right now at Safe Touch, you can buy one, get one free on 24/7 perimeter dark cameras while they last. A monitoring agreement is required. I love my Safe Touch system. I love that when anything changes inside or outside of my home, I get an alert sent right to my phone. That's why I laugh when we tell these celebrity stories. And I'm like, how are these homes not protected better? They need to call Safe Touch, the two-way communicator standing by in case something does go wrong, the fastest emergency response, and I can pop my app open and check on my home anytime, anywhere. I love it. Call 888-723-8682 or go to safetouch.com. Safe Touch Security Systems. Crooks know to stay away from Safe Touch houses. State license EF233.
iHeartRadio's Living Black is back. Inspired by the culture, the history, the innovation, and celebrating the 50th anniversary of hip-hop with performances by Usher, Miguel, Glorilla, Coco Jones, NLE Choppa, and special appearances including LL Cool J, Ty Dolla $ign, Roddy Ricch, and more.
Tonight we share something real special with you.
It's so much more than a concert.
It's all about bringing cultures together.
It's an experience that highlights and celebrates blackness. All hosted by Jess Hilarious. Join us August 2nd on iHeartRadio's Facebook and YouTube for iHeartRadio's Living Black.
Living Black is powered by the all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Hyundai Ioniq 6, each with bold and sleek designs that'll have you saying, okay, Hyundai. The 2023 Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6 are available in extremely limited quantities. Learn more at HyundaiUSA.com.
Ready? Go. Everyone is raving about Mission Impossible, and it's now 98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Go, go, go!
Tom Cruise has outdone himself.
Hang on!
Prepare for the best movie of the summer.
This is exciting.
Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. Rated PG-13. Now playing.
It's time to get the attention you deserve and support so you can thrive. It's time for smaller classes that offer bigger opportunities and more personal connections, whether learning in person or online. It's time to not only get into college, but fit in, with an entire community here to help you shine. And with less than 30 students per class on average, you get more one-on-one time with professors, plus access to free tutoring and a team of advisors and staff committed to your success. Valencia College, it's time. Apply now at valenciacollege.edu. Classes start August 21st.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. Of course I use Mr. Clean Magic Eraser to clean tough messes off my stovetop and bathtub. But then I discovered I can also use it to easily clean my patio furniture and even my shoes. I'm hooked.
And when wipes won't cut it, I use Magic Eraser Sheets. They're thin and flexible erasers, perfect for everyday messes, like gunk on my counters and sinks. They really are magical.
The reviews are in. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser and Sheets make cleaning look easy.
The magic of Crayola comes to life at Crayola Experience. It's a whole day of colorful, hands-on fun, where every visit is a new adventure, and you always leave with one-of-a-kind Crayola keepsakes. Create a day the whole family will never forget at Crayola Experience.
New this summer, dive into our Ocean X adventure. Go on an underwater quest with glow-in-the-dark activities and more. Get your discount tickets at CrayolaExperience.com.
No matter what helps you feel whole, Advent Health is here to support you with world-class expertise and whole person care to keep you healthy and happy in body, mind, and spirit for your whole life. Feeling whole always begins at AdventHealth.com.
Come one, come all to Cece's Buffet, where the pizza is endless and there's fun games to play. And now something new for the Cece's rotation, introducing to you my latest creation. Deep dish or stuffed crust. Get the best of both with the deep cheese. Our deepest stuffed crustiest pizza yet. What will we think of next? You can bet it's stupendous. Bring your strutty pants to Cece's, where the pizza abilities are endless.
Need a break? Take one during the summer payment break at Sutherland Nissan Orlando. Buy a new Nissan and make no payments for 6 months. Take a break from interest with 0% APR financing and get a lifetime warranty. Sutherland Nissan Orlando, home of the lifetime warranty. See dealer for details.
Hi, it's Elvis Duran on my new podcast, Thinking Out Loud with Elvis Duran. I'll be bringing you candid and maybe sometimes a little crazy interviews with people from all walks of life. We'll touch on subjects that you just can't talk about on the radio, like life, love, success, failure, whatever else comes to mind, but all jacked up. Because after being in this business for as long as I have, I want to get to the bottom of what makes people tick. Listen to my new podcast, Thinking Out Loud, on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
If you suffered an injury at a place of business, dial pound law. That's all. Morgan & Morgan.
Ask Siri to play XL 106.7 on iHeartRadio.
Hit music
all day. Take us wherever you go. XL 106.7, Orlando's #1 hit music station.
In my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom, phantom. If I tell you say I love you, you know they for me, young girl, oh young girl. No tell me no, 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 oh, 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 oh. Baby, gon' give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh. You got me like whoa, 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 whoa. Shawty gon' give me your lo, 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 lo. make her rest more. As me I wake up, now she did my mind don't walk. Day one, day two, one of you folk go us. Now so me I go down, say make we link go walk.
Got my hand on your heart now, I can feel it race. If I leave, then you say you can never love again. Wanna give you it all, but can't promise that I'll stay. And that's the risk you take.
Baby, calm down, calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom, phantom. If I tell you say I love you, you know they for me, young girl, oh young girl. No, tell me no, 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 oh, 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 oh. Baby, come give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh. You got me like whoa, 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 whoa. Shawty, come give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh.
It's warming up. It is Johnny's House on Orlando's #1 hit music station, XL 106.7. Heat index of 105 is 83 and getting hot about a moment. And this afternoon it's going to rain. It's going to feel like it's 105 when it's all said and done today. It is Wednesday Adult Conversation. We talk about grown folks things, and we're going to try to break down, if you were listening, if you missed any of this, make sure you listen to the podcast. And Reese was trying to explain how, and our thing is when you had expectations of a movie, and it didn't pan out the way you want. So, Brian, if you can clarify what she was trying to say.
Right.
When she was, and then, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just being mindful of my choice of words.
Yes.
We heard the story,
Yes.
and so the conclusion we came up with
Yes.
is she went to the movies expecting an epic Titanic-style film.
Yes.
Instead, she got a short film.
Yes.
But still, at the end of the day, 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
Yes.
Exactly. That's what she was trying to say.
Not expecting and then not expecting again.
Yes. And
So.
you're like, okay. This
Well, the double reverse.
This,
Yes.
this short film is very good. Okay, I get it. So we're going to find out for you, when did you had expectations of a movie and it just wasn't what you thought it was going to be? Tyler, good morning.
Morning, guys.
All right, Tyler, so tell us about it. Remember, you're on the radio.
Yes. There was a girl so I dated this girl. I had like the party house for a little while, and I met like a lot of girls. They would come over, and then I dated a girl for a couple years, and then we broke up, and I went on what I would call my revenge tour, where I went and, turned a bunch of unturned stones back over.
Okay.
And there was one girl in particular, we had kind of, vibed back and forth for years, probably like 2 or 3 years. We both, really wanted to go to the movies with each other, but when we saw each other, either I was in a relationship or we were just in a situation where it wouldn't work.
Uh-huh.
So after I break up with this girl, I move, and I'm closer to this girl, and let's finally meet up and hang out, just us. And she's
Okay.
like, okay. And she comes, and we meet up, we go to the bar, and we hang out, and then we go to the movies. And it was, I told the young lady to answer the phone, it was like watching The Crucible. It was very boring and very anti-climatic.
Really?
Pun intended.
That
it was
that
really
bad?
boring. It was just like, as soon as it was done, I was like, when you watch a movie and you know you're never going to watch it again?
Yeah.
It was one of those.
Well, were you at least nice to the producer of the movie?
Yeah, no. I'm not like the kind of person to be mean. I was just like, all right, that box is checked. Dang,
dude.
Moving on. I mean, at the end of the day, there's really no such thing as a bad movie.
True.
But it was just, like I said, a movie I would never watch again.
But you expected so much more out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she really made it seem like, this was a, 5-star film, 2 thumbs up, everything, everywhere, all at once. But it was not much, nowhere, never.
That reminds me of an episode of 2.5 Men. She was like, take me.
Yeah.
Exactly what I was explaining.
Hi, Tyler, thank you.
Yeah, how's it going, guys?
I know if I make a 2.5 Men reference, Brian's going to know all the lines.
I remember that.
Take me. Andy.
Hi.
Hey, Andy. Andy's laughing already. All right. You expected a great movie, and it wasn't. What happened?
It was a situation like Maurice's.
Uh-huh.
It was a long time ago. It was actually my very first boyfriend. only I didn't get the surprise ending where everything was great.
Yes.
It was just bad.
So you said it was your first boyfriend, but it wasn't the first time you went to a movie.
Actually, okay, so it was my first boyfriend and the first time I went to a movie.
Well, the first time you go to a movie is always bad.
Yeah.
But okay, so it was just like I said, it wasn't his first time.
Yeah.
So like I was expecting more out of the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
a lot of people's first time out, they don't get Academy Awards.
No,
a lot of those first
no.
early movies are,
And I would be, if I was him, I'd be mad at you. I'm like, well, how you know I'm not good?
Right. Right.
How you know? you should know. You should.
But at the same time, like, you're expecting certain things out of a movie, and when you're not getting them.
But just your first time, you didn't know what you were supposed to get out of a movie? I've been like, you know what? This is over. You lied to me. You know more about movies than you should know.
Well, you know what? He should have known a little bit more about me. Is what I'm saying.
And it's like, say what you want to. I'm not taking the blame for that bad movie at all.
Nope, not my fault.
Not my fault. All right, Andy, thank you for sharing that.
No problem.
All right, be anything over there that you can actually say on the radio?
Yeah, most of the ones I can't even clean up on the radio.
Yeah.
There was one, the gist of it is they went to the movie expecting one thing, and they ended up just being confused.
Huh? Being confused?
about what?
They said they couldn't make sense of the plot.
Oh.
So I don't know what happened.
What did they?
I don't know.
I need to know more.
Did they say, hey, that's a switcheroo? It's like, that's not the Beans and Franks. Look at this. I need to tell you a little
Or I
something.
thought I was going through the front door, but I'm through the back.
Hey, okay, let's get out of here, y'all. It's 9:45. Let's go.
Emergency exit.
Gotta go. Gotta get out of here and do something else. Ray, what's going on in your world, ma'am?
I'm going to the gym today.
Yeah.
And then I feel like creating something.
Okay.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I just feel like I want to go to Joann Fabrics and buy
Really?
something and create it.
When I think about creating something, I think about baked goods.
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
Who, Johnny?
After we just had a little conversation.
Oh, yeah.
When I think about creating something, I think of babies.
Whoa.
I'm like, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, and then my son has his pre-op appointment for his surgery that he has next week. So,
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Nerese, anything on your schedule?
Other than my daily nap, I do have music practice today.
Okay.
Yep.
Very good. MB?
Nothing, just a bunch of dunk around here. Then I'm going to go box a little bit more like I did yesterday.
Yeah, he just turned me on to what he was doing, man. It's pretty cool.
It is really cool, and it's good. It keeps you motivated.
Yep.
I got to jump in and do some more bass lessons because I have been pausing it because I've been so busy.
So which one of these, when we, Johnny's House podcast live, you think about coming up and...
Ooh.
I ain't there yet.
Thumping the bass.
I ain't there yet, and it has to be a specific song because I'm learning specific songs. Like right now, I got
Dirty
Fall Out
Mello will
Boy.
be there. He can
I got
play it.
Sugar We're Going Down, and I got Foo Fighters Hero that I'm learning right now.
That's so cool.
So we'll
you
see.
should work on that, man.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. So that, and by the way, we have more cash coming up. $1,000 coming up at 10 o'clock this morning. And if you pop open the iHeartRadio app right now and go to XL 1067 and listen, you could get $5,000.
$5,000, and all you gotta do is pop open the iHeartRadio app.
Simple.
Just trying to hook you up. Ryan Seacrest, it's all yours. Have a beautiful day, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yo, I got work to do, so I got to go. I got a lot of work to do today. So, peace out. Go listen to my podcast. Tell your friends. You got to listen to first episode anyway, because then the next one won't make sense if you don't. So, go listen. So, peace out.